And yeah, now I'm going live and recording.
We ready, Jeebus?
We're all set.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Cthulhu, and we are starting a new Cthulhu campaign called Sutra of the Pale Leaves, Twin Suns Rising. And when we make it far enough, the Carcosa Manifest. So this is a full-on campaign. Yes, it is from a book, so if you own the books, you know where we're going. And so some first ground rules, I have let them add extra luck to themselves because this is a full campaign, and they are going to need it. And just some ground rules, I am not doing Japanese accents because this is a Japanese game based in the 1980s in Japan. And I'm not going to offend anybody. And, yeah, I can't remember what the other rules were. They'll come up if they come up, I guess. So you shouldn't. But everybody's been put to sanity. While these are some of these are Americans, they have been spending some time in Japan and no Japanese.
Rose hasn't talked yet.
And I don't know if any one of you wants to take and change your library use to computer use. I know Willow's took computer use, I believe. And that's another thing. We have a new player joining us. Willows, please introduce yourself a little bit.
Hi. This is my first time playing Call of Cthulhu, so I am very inexperienced, and this is also the first time I'm playing with this group, so I am kind of nervous here, not gonna lie.
We'll be gentle.
I won't.
You're never gentle, Jesus. Trust me, I've played enough. You know that. I've been on one too many receiving ends of a gun lance.
Excellent picture. Let me just go ahead and save image. Cthulhu. Yeah, a little bit of background on this. It does take place in the 1980s. This starts in sometime in July of 1986. And a town called Ikaruga.
Oh, wait. Oops, my bad. Did not mean to click that. I forgot how this sheet works.
How dare you click things, miser?
You keep touching stuff.
I mean, look, it's not my fault that these shiny new buttons in this new era are alluring.
My God!
I don't. You know what? I like this image. I like it.
I see that, I'm like, we're fighting someone from fucking Death Note.
So
I was gonna
to
think
introduce
Steins
our
Gate.
characters, we will in a little bit. There's the little shift scene. Have this beautiful backdrop for us of Ikaruga, Japan, which is an actual place. And this is one of the temples there and some of the town. So, to start us off, 4 of you are working for the Fed, which is you are all part of an organization that has been brought in by a gentleman who works for the PSIA, which is the Public Security But basically, the PSIA is the FBI of Japan. Worked for a guy named Agent Mizutani Shogo. The Public Security Intelligence Agency. There we go. His department isn't taking the case very seriously, so he's roped you into checking it out off the books, of course. You've heard about the case, right? Something's very wrong in Ikaruga, the town in Nara. And I mean, it's become a legitimate public safety issue. Hundreds of people are showing signs of insomnia and other sleep-related issues. It gets weirder. People are talking about seeing monsters in their sleep and seeing odd things when they are awake. There have already been many minor traffic accidents due to sleep deprivation and near fatal overdose from sleeping pills. The town government can't handle the flood of complaints and is asking for anyone to send help. This place is a historic town with ancient temples. My first guess was maybe the commies put something in the water supply. Jealous of our culture because they destroyed all of theirs. But it could be something else, something even worse. Get to the bottom of it. Mr. Medea of the town hall is expecting you.
I forgot that we were dealing with this issue with the commies in the cold. Okay, yeah. I thought we were done with
table? Is that a minor or the character?
That's the character. What are you talking about? But anyway, yeah, he just looks at the information. Miguel Cortez just okay. Right. Does anyone else want to review this information, or am I gonna be saying things that I should not be saying to the local populace?
I've already looked it over about 3 times over and double-checked everything. Sad thing is, I probably can't bring the shovel along. He just points as he's driving.
Yes.
I mean, we can leave it in the car.
Something happened to the watch, but it just crashed out on me.
I
No,
think
it's still going on my
It's
end.
going fine. Fine.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
But, you guys are coming in, all of you. A little bit to introduce yourselves here in a moment. You're all on a tour bus making rounds of some of the beautiful historic temples in Ikaruga. At least, that was the plan. The weather was scorching hot when you left the station, but now it's completely overcast, and the rain is pounding relentlessly on the roof of the bus, filling the interior with sweaty, sticky steam. Please, somebody start and introduce your character and their doing.
Alright.
I mean, fuck it, I'll go first.
Oh. We were both saying the same time. You first.
Slightly uncomfortable in his leather jacket. You see Emil Benthos. He actually is pretty used to very humid climates, as his once profession was a marine biologist. He's kind of looking over the notes, you see that he's really just trying to figure out what's going on. No, give me this. And why? What is all over these notes?
Look, don't.
Does this look like a? Oh god, what was that farmhouse? Anything like that?
Oh, you mean the one with the weird monster? I hope not. The last thing we need to do is go do last-minute repairs while being chased by a multicolored alien thing.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Oh, wait, are we on a public bus just for context? Or...
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay, cool. That's checking.
Yeah, you see, dude, come on, context.
So the one that's talking to Emil is Miguel Cortez, who is from. He is a immigrant worker that jeweler. Particular type of hands-on type of worker that lived and grown up in the Bronx and then tried to move up in the working social ladder, but his connections kind of got him into the wrong side of things because antiques and jewelry stuff don't really grow out of trees, so he kind of has to get them from somewhere, outsourced. And now he's landed with these people because in the past one of his friends screwed up on a particular mission with the lighthouse.
Alright. Then, while two of them are bickering, the other man is just looking out the window. Man, I just wish it'd stop raining. It's so annoying. And this is a Douglas Strauss, a painter that is accidentally the muscle of the group, despite looking like he's a well-read. Where he has a knacked ability of just grabbing random shit and beating eldritch horrors with it, and kind of working out in his favor a lot of the time. With his most renowned thing being a shovel. But he's also tends to do sketch work and tends to look over the notes a lot more so than the others. And it's kind of a little fucked up since joining this group, but has made through with what he has.
Doc, can you make out any of this? I'm just waving the papers in front of your face.
Miguel, feeling a little bit bad for Doug, says, besides, concerning all weird things that we're dealing with, Doug, why not check out the scenery? I mean, I know you used to do painting and everything, and...
I still do. There's just things... God.
Well, I mean, your last set of paintings have been disturbing, my dear friend, so... I can't quite sell them.
What's wrong with Infinite Circle to no end?
Because some of them look like the fish people that nearly ate us at the lighthouse.
They'll surprise we survived that, by the way. What about you? You're new, I believe? And looking at, don't know Willow's character's name.
Am I already here? I didn't know.
I was
Yes,
assuming we're, like, all together suffering.
Okay. I was not clear on that. Sorry.
No, you're fine, you're good.
Musashi. My name is Musashi.
Oh.
I got dragged into this because I don't have exactly the cleanest record with the people around here, so they told me to go see what's going on, use my medical profession to find out why people are constantly overdosing and sick.
Oh, I deeply apologize. I honestly thought you were just our guide that was just gonna bring us to a location and tell us to go fuck off somewhere.
No,
I mean, like-
I am tied to you three until I'm told by higher ups otherwise.
I'm really sorry for your loss.
I'm more concerned about whatever the hell you three are talking about.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to worry about it, especially if I have to deal with it too now.
That, like I said, don't worry about the past. The past has happened. We got the future to look forward to.
Plus, if anything, it just gives us some background knowledge in case some shit hits the fan, which, going what they're saying, it might with what the report was saying.
Hence why I'm concerned.
Miguel just gets a toothpick, chews on it. Yeah, right, so, Musashi, right,
Yes.
is there anything you can tell us about the local area? I don't know, myths, legends, and...
There's a lot of legends, but nothing that I know of that specifically goes with what's been going on.
God damn it, I had a joke I wanted to make, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Alright. And since you're the medical type, do you have any ideas or possible, I don't know, hypotheses about what the hell's going on or what drugs some people could be taking? Because all my guesses is some sort of weird ass,
On
Maybe.
the drug end, I'm not entirely sure. As for what's going on with people, have you heard of the what is it? The Salem witch trials, the mass hysteria.
Oh.
It starts to panic, then it spirals. I don't know how many of these are real and how many are people just going crazy from the hysteria.
Huh.
If they're all true, then that's one problem, but if it's just one person experiencing the issues, that's a little more easy. But
I would say in our line of work, just assume everything is true until proven otherwise. It's kind of easier to not miss it that way.
We've survived by assuming the worst, multiplying it times 3, and then panicking about that.
And also
Then
keep.
hitting it with a shovel.
Well, I was gonna say keep 1 foot by the door so you can exit out of it.
I looked down at his shoes. Are they good for running?
Mine?
Yeah.
He actually
Probably
just
not.
got Nikes.
Yeah, you see, like the 3 of us have like hiking boots, like all like no matter what we're wearing, we're like ready to
He's
sprint.
like dressed in, I don't want to say like surgery garments, but he's got like a trench coat on, like some dress shoes, some khakis, you know, like he's just a professional.
I would recommend, at least if we're going to run, to take those off and go barefoot. It might be better.
No, we do have a meeting with what? Places in Japan have mayors.
Yeah, it's like any other city. Or
Well, I
town.
thought they might call them something different.
It's the mayor. We're using
No.
English terms.
I assume it generally is, though, but I don't know. I don't want to.
As you guys settle in, the rain gets worse, and visibility is now dangerously poor. The bus passes a gray Datsun car on the side of the road with its hazard lights on and crumpled front wing. You could swear you saw a large blood stain on the road nearby and an old man standing over the blood. The old man was visibly shaking and praying desperately. The bus speeds up for no apparent reason. You hear a heavy thud on the roof and look up and see 4 hoof-like indentations. Something big is up there. And from sound of its weighty footfalls, it's heading for the front of the bus. The bus just ran a red light. Now you see that no driver sits behind the steering wheel and the bus is racing towards the river at speed. Lightning flashes and you spot the silhouette of a creature peeking down through the windshield, something with a long snout and too many eyes. But if someone doesn't take control of the bus right now, you're all going to die.
Oh, you
son
gotta
of a
be
bitch.
fucking kidding
Why
me!
is this always happening? Miguel immediately runs over to the wheels to drive.
Driving or drive auto? Those are 2 different things
Oh, that's right.
for the roll. I actually forget.
Weren't you a driver, Mariner?
It was implied, but I can if you want.
And I got drive auto, so
I do too. That's why I'm asking.
There's
Yeah.
no driving. I think you just read diving.
Oh, you're right.
oh
God damn it.
no worries, my fault too. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, cool.
The dyslexic guy had to read for you. Come on.
We're in a good spot tonight. But okay, so
If you want to grab it, I'll try to hit the thing.
yeah. All right, so I'll just hit the.
Is there anything on this bus at all? Like, just whack it with?
So
So you're going for the steering wheel, Miguel?
yeah.
As soon as you touch it, you waken with a jolt, finding yourself in a forever seat of a car that is now somewhat stuck in the drainage ditch. The rest of you slowly wake up.
What?
Next bit.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on 1 second. I did not drink enough of this kind of shit. And I know I don't smoke any of that weird stuff either, but I could have sworn I saw some weird ass thing running by us. I was grabbing the steering wheel. I don't know what transition was it from me grabbing the wheel and us in this ditch. Or drainage.
Gods.
Neither do I. Are we like? Were we obviously in a car crash?
You're just stuck in a ditch. You're not.
Oh.
Right.
This is like it kind of skidded off and then just kind of bloop, you know.
Well,
You can get out and move the car. It's not a heavy car.
Doctor, does this satisfy your theory at all? As I get out of the car.
Which one? The one where everyone's on drugs? The one where everybody's hallucinating the same shit? Or the one where you three are crazy?
Yes. He gets out.
Okay, what did you see, my friend?
Besides the hooves? Not much.
Okay, so we're not going crazy. We saw the hooves thing. Alright, here's a question. Did any of us remember seeing the driver or anyone else in this bus?
No, I just remember talking to all of you guys and not thinking much about it. Oh, you've got to be shit. Wait.
Oh, good. It's already starting.
How do we know we're not asleep right now?
I'm gonna slap him.
Oh. Well, I feel awake. Actually, do we remember how we got in this car crash at all? Or how we even got here?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get to the bottom of that particular mine hole, but it seems like no. On table question. You said that we don't have any of our firearms, right? Because of the walls of that particular
No firearms.
Okay.
You're in Japan in the 80s. There are no guns unless they're your police officers.
Alright, I'm trying to see if I can delete this somehow.
Damn. I can't light my arms on fire. It's what I've been waiting for this whole
There we go.
campaign. And I still can't do it.
So delete that.
You still have your firearms skill, but
Yeah, no, I'm just deleting
I'm assuming
my.
I'm assuming my shovel's not there.
I'm assuming there might be a shovel in the trunk if you're really that intent on shovel.
It's my best weapon, Moogle. Why would I ever leave it behind?
I suppose the only other question I'll ask is, am I allowed to carry a knife still this time era?
Depends on the knife.
Just a
Like
simple,
you're allowed a pocket knife, I would assume, but
just a simple pocket knife. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just put the shovel on my back then. Well, guess I need this after all.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, I still have a whole bunch of old things. Right. Gotta put that away. No, that's not supposed to be there. Damn, my leather coat's kind of getting a little torn up already. I still have this box of matches that I never even smoke.
Is it, raining out, or did when we crash, it just...
yeah,
woke
it's
up?
raining lightly.
Huh. It's also not pouring out. What? I hate this so much.
Alright, well, for now, let's just make sure that whenever it's raining, we're actually awake.
Shovel looks at head, thinks for a second. Yeah. Alright.
Are we close to where we want to be, or do we still have
Yeah.
Oh, you got a good
there.
20 minutes to the center of town.
Alright. Let's start. Actually, Miguel stops, looks over to Masashi. So, since we don't know where the hell we are at or where we're supposed to go, can you at least guide us?
You have a map.
Oh, we have a map. Perfect. Miguel looks at the map.
Remember, you can click on it to make it larger.
Ah, here we go. Right. Okay, gotta turn this way and move that. Okay.
No, we're about right here. And he's like, point. Wait? Actually, I can't see this.
Have any of you been to Japan before?
No.
I'm living here for about a year. Roughly. Not this prefecture, though.
I mean, look, we've been here-ish, but not really here.
Didn't we also have a job here at one point with some weird yokai? eldritch thing, or what they were calling yokai. It was just eating people. Don't even remember at this point.
Exactly. I don't remember.
God, it's been so long since the 40s.
How old are you?
Yes.
Don't worry
It's a
about
mystery.
it.
Let's just say, before our job before entailed that we were very good at not dying.
I'll put it this way, Musashi. My leather coat is likely older than you.
Considering that story, you're all older than me. By about 10 years.
Was that
I
thing?
wasn't born until 1950.
Oh, buddy. Me
Well-
thinking, we're from like the 20s.
Yeah. they put some shit into us.
Oh, I think it's the 20s, right? Or like, that's it.
It would have been the 20s, but I imagined you guys actually like we moved all that up a little bit closer.
No, I like the idea of it being the 20s and we just got fucking experimented on with by the people we work for.
I
That's
do.
funny.
Okay.
I do have one question on table, Moogle. How many years has it been since our last mission?
Yeah, when was the last
Since
mission?
your last
Actually?
official mission, it's been less than 6 months. But
Okay.
your official missions haven't necessarily brought anything to bear in quite a while. Just rumors and other weird stuff. The occasional actual ghost.
Alright.
But as far as anything exciting, as you might call it, you haven't had anything in a while.
And Gil just adds, right, so as long as you're not as long as you don't deal with the situation of a Ravan Wrinkle, you're fine. Alright, let's go find his mayor.
Starts trudging through all the rain. I hope they don't mind that I have a shovel on my back.
Well, here are my notes. I'll learn where these things went.
Gonna get some looks.
Why are you walking? We have a car.
Oh, I thought it was broken.
Why would you think that?
'Cause it was in a ditch.
The cars get out of ditches.
Alright, I'll help push as he starts like pushing the car out of the ditch. Or
Same.
is it
Miguel
out
will
of
help,
sight?
noticing no one's following him and his insanity of running off.
Would we have to roll anything to push the car out of the ditch, or is it just...
I mean, I guess you could all roll me a strength check.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah.
One. Oh. I didn't know if Musashi went to roll or not.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Alright, you just, where it says strength at the top of the regular, you can just click on the whole box and it should roll it. Oh my god! Alright, one.
Goddamn.
two,
Strongest
three.
doctor.
Hey,
Yeah.
You
just
guys
lift
get
the
the car out
fucking
of
thing
the
out.
ditch, no problem. I mean, it wasn't going to be too hard anyway, but you guys get back on the road. Nice light Japanese cars, makes it easy.
Alright, I got some
America, you would have
confidence.
screwed.
oh, with a hard that many successes in America, I think we would have been able to get the car out.
Ah, good old Japanese aluminum.
Yeah, thank goodness for this.
You guys are headed for the town hall?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. You know, if we weren't hunting some weird sleep demon, I think this would be a pretty fun adventure. But then there's a sleep demon, and then I'm getting very saddened by that.
Look, if we're gonna start making a dumb betting pool again, my suspicion is going to be some sort of weird jackass trying to start up a cult or something. Yeah, that's my part of the bet. Some jackass just trying to cause some cult shit.
You're not gonna go with Eldritch Horror tearing apart the fabric of reality?
No! I'm not gonna risk that one. I want it to be at least as human problematic as possible.
Alright, I'll take Eldritch Horror ripping apart reality then for the bet. He just puts money down.
At least if it's human, I won't feel as bad shooting him. Oh wait, no.
Can I put my bet down for cult trying to summon something?
That's pretty much what Miguel is, so I'll throw you in the pool with him. Opens his hand like he's putting money in a jar that he had.
I can only imagine what Masashi's thinking when he's hearing these three locals just talking about this.
I'm just imagining him like reaching into a bag he has like a stethoscope and stuff in, pulls out a bottle of liquor, takes a swig, and just, if we're placing bets, I go with something just deciding to fuck us over. It's not the first time, it won't be the last.
So here's a question: you have to make a decision of it. Is it some weird supernatural or fantasy kind of thing that's trying to fuck us over, or it's just some dumb raving human lunatic that thinks that they're god or have a god complex that's trying to fuck us over?
Why not both? You're betting on them. This is the result of them summoning. We're trying to summon. I'm gonna go with they've already summoned it.
So you're probably on
They've already summoned the Eldritch Horror from beyond our comprehension. I'm going with that.
Okay, so you're on Doug's side. Okay, there.
I'll throw. So it's weird finally having someone bet with me rather than against me.
Look, it's not fun if everyone's on the same idea.
Not wrong.
I've lived here
Oh,
my
I'm almost-
entire life, and in the time it took me to meet you three, I have gone into a sleep dream with nightmare creatures that I can't explain. I'm already down for the weirdest shit possible.
Well, then welcome
Oh,
to the
my
club.
friend. My rising sun friend of the rising sun, all that stuff. You're only looking at the rabbit hole. You haven't entered it like we did.
I know, that's why I'm getting ready. Taking another swing.
You're just getting hammered.
I'm a little jealous,
I
but
like the doctor.
Guys do pass by a bar.
I just
You don't
imagine
come there.
you say you're getting jealous, and he's just like, here. And he passes it.
I'm
looks
driving,
at-
I can't.
Miguel
Disinfectant
I didn't know
alcohol.
who was driving.
Miguel just
Oh,
takes a
wait.
quick swig of it. Okay.
I think we go back and forth. I think between driving.
It's the 80s. No one cares.
Oh yeah, true.
It's the 80s in Japan.
Not wrong. Fuck it. Is it like in a glass or the bottle? I'm assuming
It is.
bottle.
It's liquor, but it's in like a rubber.
I kind of like him. As he just takes a swig.
Listen, I'm telling you this just so you understand. My mother is Japanese. My father's American. I got his drinking habits. I don't drink alcohol anywhere.
Don't you worry. I understand the mixed heritage shit as well.
I'm Italian American, if that makes up for anything. Too long in Italy, man. And then I think Emil's just from New York.
Yep. Born and raised.
Sorry for your loss.
Why?
Don't worry about it. You'll understand it in about 20 years. Okay. God. How far are we to the mayor?
Oh, it's only like 5 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
From the station to the downtown is 10 minutes by car.
As we're driving, Miguel's gonna take a quick look, see if there's anything of interest, even though he's the one that's usually driving now after the last incident where we had to suddenly repair a car while screaming for our lives.
It's only happened once in Alaska.
We never talk about the weird, glowy, multicolored monster from outer space.
But we did save that girl, so it's kind of a win.
Had any of you heard about her last time we saved a life?
No, because I don't trust the people we work for 90% of the time on that.
Me neither. But at the same time, I mean, she technically was orphaned, but I would at least like to keep an eye, or at least kept word. Speaking of which, on table, were we allowed to at least see if the girl's condition was alright afterwards?
No.
Figured.
I figured as much.
The best you were told was she was fine.
Yeah.
Fine being a very broad term.
Fine in the official sense. If that's what's on the document.
Yeah. Miguel's always been feeling bad about that. I was like, yeah. Alright, so let's just try to see if we can save as many lives as possible, but unfortunately we're not exactly heroes.
So,
Very good.
as you guys approach this building, it's a 3-story concrete building that impresses with its modern design. A large picture window on each floor draped with dark curtains, giving the building a somber look. Near the main hall, a placard put up by the local school board reminding children to always greet each other cheerfully with a smile has fallen over and bears dirty footprints. When you reach the hall, you are greeted by Mr. Medea, the Vice Chairman of Public Welfare. He's a plump man, tired, and in his 50s. The remaining hair that he combs over his head is a rather futile way that resembles a barcode. He has dark rings under his half-closed eyes, but tries his best to maintain a polite smile. Sweat pools around his collar, brown armpits as he tries to cool himself with a paper fan. The office's air conditioners remain unused, as regulations only allow their use after a certain date, regardless of the temperature. He swiftly, and politely, welcomes you in and escorts you past a row of desks where members of staff are falling asleep atop stacks of forms with rubber stamps in their hands. He brings you to a conference table in the office. The spectacled secretary brings everyone iced tea, and then Medea explains the situation in the town. I believe you know the basics already, but I'll try to explain in more detail. This problem seems to have started sometime last year in Tatsukakita Ward District 3, which is a very small rural area, mostly rice farms with tiny population. Nothing ever happens there apart from... He hesitates and shakes his head. The residents there can't sleep well and are having terrible nightmares. Recently, people in the surrounding districts 2, 4, and 5 are reporting the same symptoms. It turns out this phenomenon is spreading. It's now reached most of the western half of Ikaruga. Incidentally, I live in District 1, and last week, my wife and I started experiencing the same symptoms. The same goes for some of my coworkers who live in the affected area. The Public Welfare Committee is in over its head. Nothing like this has ever happened before, and we have no idea what is going on. It's affecting public safety and productivity, hurting students' school performance, driving away tourists, and jeopardizing our bid to register our historic temples with UNESCO. We hope that you can help somehow.
Well, I don't know exactly how we can really help on... Sounds like a real odd case. So, when this thing first started... Oh, by the way, Miguel Cortez, I'm sure you already read my file. Was there any reports of unusual findings? Maybe something was unearthed recently or something found? Maybe somebody hit a really nice ancient spot that had riches or struck gold or something like that.
The only thing that happened is, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with our current problems, but early last year, an elderly man living in District 3 caused a traffic accident in which a young girl died. There was a lot of bad feelings about older citizens being allowed to drive, and it caused something of a public debate. We thought at first maybe his neighbors couldn't bear to live near a man responsible for the death of a child, and that was somehow behind the current situation, but that can't really be what's going on. It makes no sense.
There's always a start to everything.
Out of curiosity, just, even though it's not really pertinent, what vehicle would he happen to be driving at the time, if you remember?
I believe he was driving a Datsun, gray color.
Question. The man we saw outside the window in the dream, was it the same car that he's at least
The
describing?
gray Datsun with a screwed up front end.
Let me ask you this then, Google above table. Is it a common car? Or no? In this area, out of general curiosity.
I would say that given the area and the district, because of how few people drive, that it is pretty uncommon.
Huh, well, I will keep that in mind. And sorry if the question seemed a little weird. I'm curious is all.
Oh, no problems. It's just, again, I don't see how that could have any effect on anything.
Oh, you know that
Just
old
looks at
saying.
I just looked at the rest of the others like, motherfucker, something's wrong.
Well, you know, Miguel just being Miguel goes, you mean, here's the thing too, is like, you know how the old wives' tales, grudges, and angry stuff. I mean, granted, coming from my own homelands, south of the border of the good old USA, we got a lot of superstitions and whatnot, so could be a mass hallucination. By the way, here's another question. You were talking about last year and everything. Was there any groups or people talking about new medicines or nutrient stuff passing around?
Not that I can think of.
Feels really
Again,
hungry for that.
not much happens around here.
All right. The party already knows that Miguel is very depressed that he was completely wrong in his hopes that this would be a human problem.
Doug does a silent yes. After he just motions, we'll get it after this.
Alright, I guess once this is all over, I'm gonna have to get another drink.
We appreciate your time, though, Mayor, and we'll make sure to get down to the root cause of this, and hopefully we can report back to you when it's all over.
Alright, don't forget, we're offering a stipend of 10,000 yen per day for those volunteering to assist us. This should cover your accommodations.
Thank you.
Or you could stay with my wife and me. Our children are at university. We'd have an extra room.
That's generous of you, good sir. Thank you. One last question regarding the unfortunate accident last year. The old man is still living in that area, or has he?
Yes. Mr. Taniguchi. Yes, he's a nice old man. kind to everyone in the neighborhood. Local celebrity because of that accident. He's a master of traditional Japanese calligraphy. In fact, some of his older works are on display in museums. He lost his wife to cancer about 10 years ago. I think the accident destroyed whatever's left of his happiness in his life. He hardly ever leaves his house anymore except to pray.
Dear gods.
The
How
others
much
could
drama can we throw into one NPC?
the others could visibly see Miguel's head turn slightly downward in despair because he knows he's recalling his own former once alive associate fucked around with a bunch of weird things that he shouldn't have, and also did some prayer stuff. And it's like, okay. Right. Thank you so much. Looks at the others. So I think we'll try to get our own accommodations so we do not intrude and bother you too much.
Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry again. Don't know much more about what's happening. It's beyond what we're equipped to deal with. We just want this town to return to normal and be able to sleep soundly again.
No worries.
That's quite alright.
We
You
have
have given us-
access to their public records and anything else. Please make use of us if you need us.
Okay. Where would the public records be stored at?
Oh, here in the town.
Okay. If you don't mind, I might just go digging through a few files, or just around, I don't know, just local history and the like, if you don't mind. Or if it's too much to impose, then I understand.
No, please, go right ahead.
Doug just kind of signals to the others. I'll just be a little bit and I'll see if I find anything of interest.
Miguel points in, says, I'm thinking of checking that museum of the old man's stuff, just in case.
Does anybody want to give me an occult or a hard knowledge roll?
Oh wait, we have to roll on hard. God, I haven't rolled hard in a while. Oh wait, so it's hard.
The occult's on normal. If you have occult.
Oh, I do have a cult. Why?
Occult and...
Okay.
I only have 5.
I have 30, I think.
Uh,
Oh, wait. I could either push or luck. How much luck do I have? I can't remember how much I have to minus.
so just occult knowledge or just knowledge?
Hard knowledge, occult, normal. So if you roll knowledge, you have to use hard, which is the roll option. Pushing it is if I lose, I kind of get fucked, right? If I remember how pushing works.
Yep.
Do I risk it at this point?
Oh, weird. I don't have
Fuck.
knowledge on my end.
Is it
Looking for it.
Is it not on the thing?
No, it's not on the
I
skills.
don't see knowledge.
Wait, unless I'm looking...
No.
Is it education, maybe? No.
Oh, let me check a sheet. I might be getting this.
It could just be me
So
being
before
stupid.
So, guys, do you think I should push the roll and fuck ours right at the beginning, or just use luck to save it, or no?
Up to you, buddy. Up to you.
Kind of want to push it, but like with how low it is, I'm kind of like,
What does pushing do again?
you could roll again, and if you fuck up, then the DM basically can do something really bad happen.
And you have like a 1 in 3 chance, and what's the worst that could happen?
You know what? Fuck it, I'll push. What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
It was a knowledge roll, but none of you have knowledge apparently for this, so that's fine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a regular occult knowledge just to...
Jesus Christ.
Kind of expected that.
Oh yeah, we get to mark it if it fails, right? If I remember how this works.
No, you mark it if you succeed.
Oh wait, yeah, and then
Yeah.
you want to fail the roll after. Okay, that's how that works.
So would the strength actually count, considering all four of us succeeded?
Damn it! Damn it!
I think it's this wall's weird, guys.
Do I take the chance? At this point, everybody else rolled. Why not?
Well,
Holy,
you could put. I mean, you go ahead at this point.
holy
It's not like
what?
life threatening.
Yeah. Mine might be because I pushed, but
Alright.
everyone failing is fine.
Alright. Douglas, since you pushed, God, you're really stuck on this Christian iconography of the butt trumpet demons waking people up.
Well,
You're thinking, nah, this has got to be a butt trumpet demon.
I'm telling you, it's probably the butt trumpet demon.
Why are you stuck on that?
It's the first thing that claims to my mind. I don't know.
Punch trumpets.
Oh, that's not even the weirdest thing we've seen, but
I don't want to know. Not here.
This is obviously a spaghetti monster.
No.
Douglas, go ahead and give me library use.
Okay, I actually think I have that. Maybe.
Oh,
To assist him.
I have library use as well.
I don't remember how assisting works in this game, because you can't roll with advantage. It's just push and luck.
No, you can roll with advantage.
Is that... I always forget that there is, because I don't see a thing to turn on for it as the thing that's...
Basically, you roll it twice, take the higher 100.
Yeah, I have 45 in my library use.
I have a... How much you got, Miser?
45.
Because I get... I'll probably... Well, I guess it's because it's me. If one of us assists, that basically means we're forfeiting our roll to give the advantage to the other, right?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you to assist you, Miser, because mine's not as good.
Okay.
And it would make more sense.
Alright, I guess before I go to the museum, I'll help you out with this here. You'll have to help me appraise a few things. So here we go.
Fine,
1, 2.
fine.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, you could luck that on the last one.
Yeah.
Just luck the 1 to 44.
Yeah.
5 and pass.
I'm gonna luck it. I gotta luck it because that was so close.
Alright, mark yourself down 1 luck.
Yes. So, would that be considered...
It's considered a success.
Yeah, it's a regular success.
Alright. I'm just saying that. Do I mark that off for later, or...
I think, yeah, right?
You mark it. It's a success.
Okay.
It's a skill success, so pretty easily you collect all known reports by doctors of widespread sleep-related illnesses and disturbances since the accident. You can pretty much paint a chronological picture of the spread of the phenomenon by using a map of the town and dates and reports and associated addresses. The earliest, starting August of 1985, almost a year ago, occurred roughly a circular area in and around Tatsu, the Ikeda District 3. It's not a perfect circle, so the center is impossible to determine, but Taniguchi's residence is close. Notably, Taniguchi's name is not among those who report suffering this phenomenon.
Ah. You know, one thing I find at least odd as we're kind of digging through this, did all of you notice the car when we were on the bus?
The one with the blood?
Yeah.
I was too busy screaming trying to get to the wheel, so...
Well, it was also a Datsun, so... And considering it seemed a little bit odd. So maybe it's just coincident? I don't know.
I mean, I did ask that question about the possible things that happened in the past year.
Yeah. Sorry, what else you were saying?
I was gonna say, the odds of having a sleep-induced dream that none of us can remember going into at all and seeing that exact thing and then coming here and finding out the exact same thing, I'm gonna go with it's definitely related. I'm just trying to figure out is she what's causing it, or was she the catalyst to cause it?
Well, we could always go pay. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, was her death what brought this about, or is it her that's causing this from wherever she went to afterwards?
Maybe we could always go talk to Mr. Takaguchi, right?
Taguchi, yeah.
Yeah, we could always go talk to him and just ask, look around. Wouldn't be the worst thing.
I do find it strange that he's not in the medical history here, though, for having been someone to suffer from it.
Yeah. Huh. Don't know.
Miguel's gonna wait until, especially because he doesn't want to say any of his actual thoughts if the mayor and his wife are still around, just to make sure that it's only them four.
Well, I said we were in the office, not his house. Like, this is the office.
Yeah, you're in
Okay.
his office.
All right. So if it's just only us four, Miguel will just add, well, that's why I kind of want to go see these calligraphy paintings and whatnot that he made, because you might be winning this particular bet, Doug.
I don't want to, but why does it always seem like I do?
Because every
You're
time...
either a good gambler or the unluckiest person in the world.
A
Well,
little bit of column A and B.
yeah, so let's just say there's some situation in our past cases where someone decided to write really, really stupid words and cause supernatural, funky stuff to happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if the poor girl was a catalyst. Because...
I've been thinking on it.
I'll talk about it.
I was gonna say, whatever this is, it sounds like it's out for revenge. If we are going with the angle that it is because of the girl's death, that whatever this is most likely out for revenge or retribution. And I can't think of anything in our folklore that would match. The closest I've ever gotten is based on mass tragedy, not one single person.
It could also be the guilt. I'm going on the guilt angle because apparently this Tamagotchi is well loved and liked, and he became popular because of the accident. But
I hate that you said Tamagotchi, and my mind just went like, man, this guy's life really must suck.
look, I'm gonna play my character the way he is.
I know, it's just
He
funny.
is. He is. Since the day you all ran into him, he had been an asshole to some degree, but also one of the more wise, streetwise guys. So he's just gonna go with, look, if I was the one responsible for an innocent girl's death, accident or not, I'm gonna be fucking guilty about it. I'm gonna be upset by it. I want to be condemned by it, but if everyone likes me over it, I'm gonna be angry about it. But that's just me. That being said, I don't know until we meet this Tama guy, okay? Look, I'm not gonna get his name right. I apologize. Too many syllables.
As long as I don't get mine wrong, I don't care how fat you butcher it.
You're a good man,
Don't
Musashi.
say it to his face.
That's right, Doc.
This is where we'll eventually find out that Musashi is related to the actual swordsman. Slowly. Even though the last name doesn't match.
You guys are headed to Taniguchi's house.
Yeah,
Might as
Tamagotchi.
well. Miguel's gonna look over to Emil and just go like, so Emmy, question, what's your thoughts on this? You're the biologist, you know. I know you're a marine biologist, but
Yes, I mean, we should probably look at the wildlife, if there is any still around. that would also be a good start. If they're having the same issues, if they're not, it's purely human thing. That means it's most likely crazy bullshit, as we like to put it.
So we got the Tamagotchi guy, we got the wildlife. All right. The Tama guy will
I'm
go.
waiting for one of us to call him Tamagotchi to his face. At this point,
Shall I roll for that? I'll do it.
don't fucking do it.
But Miguel goes, all right. So the Tama guy first, and then I'm hesitant to say this, but maybe a quick split up.
No.
Not,
No.
not for this specific thing, no. Because the last time we did,
I almost died.
You know what?
almost
You're
got
right.
shot by a shotgun. Or wait, no. That's when the hand started beating the shit out of you and zapped you.
The old man.
The old man,
what?
I ended up
Oh, yeah.
accidentally blowing up his head by accident. Well, not really accident. I did it on purpose, but that was when we realized we could have saved him. Yeah. Miguel looks over to Doc. Look, there are times where we kind of escalate things that we shouldn't have, but when you run into the weird, the supernatural, and just the strange, fucked up things, you tend to shoot first and then think later.
It works about 90% of the time. The other 10% we kind of get chastised for, and then don't care.
I mean, look, the other guy was an actual fucking gangster that we worked with, and he survived by the skin of his teeth when that weird mummy tentacle monster was trying to tear him a new one.
Not wrong.
But alright, so the Tama guy, then I guess I'll check the wildlife. I'm somewhat curious about that museum though, with the painting, the things. If anything, we can probably get a good reference to see what he's writing. Oh,
I mean,
I'm worried about this now.
Considering my general knowledge I'm getting and the like, at least we can look it over and I can see if I notice anything.
Yes, you're the artist, and Miguel looks over to Musashi, and Moshi just, you know what they mean. You could probably decipher what they're saying.
I'm the native.
Yes.
How to be racist 101.
Yes. You can do
live
better
here.
translation for us. The best I can do is probably appraise of how much they're actually worth, and if someone decided to use illegal substances on that. Oh, is that the case? As Miguel goes, it just passes. All right, yeah, you know what? Before we add more to the crazy train, let's go see this Tamagotchi guy.
That was a good song that came out, wasn't it? And we're going. I actually forget what Crazy Train released. Was it the 80s? Above
Yes.
table?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, I
just
guess
don't
we have
know if it's that early in the 80s or not.
time to check.
Anyway,
I know Terminator was out.
Oh god, really? Crazy.
1980,
1980, exactly. Yeah. September 1980, so that's
So Taniguchi resides in an old, worn-down, single-story home. Faded wooden panels are rotten along the edges, while overgrown bushes surround the perimeter. Heavy curtains cover the windows, and it's impossible to see inside. A square section of the yard is covered in dirt and gravel. It was once a parking space, but no vehicles present, and the faintest of tire tracks suggests it's been vacant for many months. Next to an old tool shed is a small vegetable garden which looks well tended, unlike the rest of the property. No, nothing else is really around the house.
All right, I want to take a quick appraisal of the house and see if it has originally been tended really well and now it's just been let go to shit, or has it always been shit? Shitty made.
It had its years, but it's mostly, you can kind of tell that it's Probably an elderly person lives here and hasn't been able to take care of it.
Right, so are we doing this gently or roughly? Or just...
He's an old man. Knock
I
on the
don't-
door.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna...
Like-
Okay, look. I know I tend to be a bit rough on the edges, but I'm just saying, how do we handle the questioning? Actually, you know what?
Talk
Emmy...
like a human.
He's not a
He's old-
suspect. He's an old man that a tragedy happened to.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Like, because we just noticed that the damn car is not here.
Actually, is the car here?
No, there's no car.
Huh.
There was a parking spot, which you are now using.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Because we
I
do have to ask
understand.
particular questions. I'm asking, or do we do the bedside manners of like, hey, be gentle with these questions, or hey, be blunt and ask about the questions? Because I can do blunt, but I know I have absolutely no bedside manners.
Let's just be gentle and talk to him like we're dealing with people we normally interact. Wait, no, let's not talk to him like
Nope,
that.
not talking that.
Musashi, you have better understanding of manners and kindness, so maybe you can handle this for us. So this part will back you up.
Didn't he say he's working with us because of medical malpractice?
Oh
I
fuck.
was
Yeah, little
drunk
help.
for one surgery. Okay?
Oh,
Oh, they're really strict here.
Jesus.
Okay,
I'm-
maybe more than one.
You know,
Only one
I'm
they can prove.
I'm half attempted to ask about those, but we're kind of on a sort of on a
Look,
time
I'll put
budget
it-
thing.
I'll put it simply and as quick as I can. You do whatever you need to do to get things done as fast as possible, yes?
Aye.
No
Usually?
matter what lines you cross.
Usually?
See?
I did that in a medical operation room more times than I care to admit.
Ah, muy
Oh, then
bien.
you'll get along with us
Hence
well.
why I'm stuck with you three.
Muy bien. Okay.
Oh, so you're just essentially in a cast-off group that they expect to die but somehow keep coming back. That's fine.
That is us.
They just get out of the car.
All right. So no bedside manners it is then. Unless
No.
What? No. Where did you get that idea from?
What voice are you hearing in your head? I'm telling you that.
look, I'm gonna be
Probably
honest with
three
you,
other
but
voices.
there's a reason why I sometimes drink quite a bit.
Okay, I knock while they're back in the car. I'll knock on the door and then can I listen to hear if I hear anything?
After a few minutes, you are greeted at the door by a thin old man in his late 70s. Wears a faded blue jinbei, a traditional casual garment consisting of a kimono-like top and trousers often worn around the house in summer. He stands somewhat hunched over, but doesn't seem to have any trouble moving around. His hair is white, wispy, and uncombed. His eyes are half closed, and he seems exceedingly weary, struggling to get through the curious greeting without yawning. Hello, I don't get many visitors. What can I do for you?
Hello, we're part of the group investigating all the weird happenings about, and we were curious if we could just come in and ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Oh, well, certainly.
He'll motion for the others, then to kind of come in like, come on.
Of course, yeah. I go in and I.
Miguel takes one more
hang on.
swig and then just goes in.
Or I don't know if you're kind of inseparable.
He leads you guys in, but remember to take your shoes off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do that automatically.
Miguel
I'm not
follows
an
in suit.
asshole.
It's definitely the oh right from Miguel.
He
As
offers,
you guys are doing it, like oh son of a bitch.
he offers you tea as you guys enter, and leads you to a large tatami room that has you sit at a low table with floor cushions as he serves tea. The room is sparsely furnished and feels rather empty, but there is an old TV, a clock radio, an electric fan, and a shelf with a Buddhist memorial shrine dedicated to his wife. Also, beautiful calligraphy scrolls hang on the wall.
Right. I'm trying to think how I want to approach this.
So, how can I help you?
passing the ball to Emil. Just throw it to him like,
We have been tasked by the mayor to look into what's going on around town. And, well, it seems like you, unfortunately, were the first victim of, well, what seems to be afflicting the sleepless of this city. Would you think that's correct?
Oh, that is awful. I had some problems sleeping when I used to experience it each night. Visions of this beast came to torment me, sniffing around in my head as I lay paralyzed. Like animal with a short trunk, but it's not like a real animal. It's wrong. Color, the way it moves, the eyes. I thought it was just me, part of the karmic price I must pay, so I just endured it, didn't tell anyone. I'm no longer troubled, but if other people are suffering, I want to help. So sorry, I'll try to answer any questions you have.
It's actually rather odd that you say it stopped happening to you, you say?
No.
Wait, now I'm confused. Did it? He said it hasn't happened to him in a while, right?
Correct.
Oh, well. How long did these sleepless nights last?
Oh, I suffered terrible nights at first, but there is a cure. Please bear with me. In early spring after the accident, I received a visit from a young monk who said he had heard of the tragic events and was worried about my well-being. He said he was doing a wellness check, since I had not left my house in weeks. He lent me a book of scriptures and told me to read through it, recite some specific mantras, and that I would feel better.
you wouldn't happen to still have this book on you, would you?
Of course.
Would you mind just letting us look through it just in case? Just out
Just a
of
moment.
curiosity.
He
If we
stands
could
up
use it
and
to help the
walks
town.
over. It's called the Sutra Pale Leaves. I had never heard of it before, but it dates to the Heian period, almost 1,000 years ago. It tells of the life and teachings of the Bodhisattva known as the Prince of Pale Leaves, who abandons his lavish life in a marvelous city to travel the world to solve human suffering. I made a copy for my own use. Here it is. It's a long and difficult book, but extremely fascinating. You won't want to put it down. He produces
Oh no.
a book that has been calligraphied by him, and
Okay.
brings it over and sets it on the table before you.
Miguel's gonna somewhat rip a band-aid off a little bit. Right, you mentioned about being haunted by the same nightmare. Can you describe that creature again?
Let's think of the same thing.
Oh, pig-like snout and like a elephant, but shoals. And it was a wrong color and had the eyes. It's hard to explain. It has been a while since I last seen it.
So,
Well, can I just TM you something what this is? Because I don't want to say it out loud, because above table I might know what this is.
same as a...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, so Miguel also adds... Alright, so... I know it's another weird question. But, did this monk ever give you his name?
Yes. Well, not really, I guess. Didn't really give me his name. His was a young man, I think, tall, strong fit, nice yellow robes, and an old-style straw hat. He said he was associated with the charitable foundation working out of Horyuji Temple. He gave me that tremendous book to read. After hearing about my hobbies, he also presented me with a beautiful calligraphy set. He even stopped by with groceries each week until I was ready to go outside again. His kindness lifted my spirits. I became self-sufficient, started a vegetable garden, and began practicing calligraphy again. He hasn't visited in over a month, though. But you should definitely go look for him and ask his help. His sutra is incredibly efficacious against the healing of bad dreams. I believe he works at the temple.
Absolutely, we'll go give him a look. Do you have any of your more recent calligraphy works? They are beautiful, as I kind of gesture around.
Sorry, say again.
Do you have any of your most recent calligraphy work you've accomplished?
Well, the book here, and that piece over there is about a month old.
Oh,
Does it look different from his other calligraphies? Because you say there's a bunch around, so I'm gonna guess there's ones I can tell are probably older than this one.
How well do you know calligraphy?
Probably not. I'm a New Yorker.
can I also look? I guess.
Yes, as an artist, you can do a roll for me.
Art history, painting, sketching. What are my?
Painting.
Okay, painting. Right. Brother, I hate it here.
Those are good calligraphy. You don't know.
Do we push or no?
Up to you,
I
buddy.
feel like pushing
But
here might actually fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll push. All right, come on, please.
How are you pushing?
Oh my god. Oh wait, yeah. I forgot I have to talk about one. Guess he would get up and like as Emil is talking to it, he would get up and get like closer into it, kind of like looking. You don't mind if I just take a look at all the calligraphy works and admire some of the brushstrokes?
No, please go ahead. It is definitely a master's work.
Okay. Nothing really sticks out though. Like it doesn't seem like odd compared to like the newer stuff.
No.
Okay.
alright, this is gonna be a little bit on par with Miguel, but also I'm gonna probably have to see if I can try to talk him into it. So there's Miguel speaking now and goes, so if you don't mind, could I take a look at the calligraphy set that the young monk had presented to you? Because lately I've been hearing there's a lot of really old and interesting calligraphy sets and antiquity that I'm just wondering if it's something of that particular value and interest.
He kind of motions you to follow him, and you follow into a small office. There's a desk. You can see that he works from the set looks pretty common. I mean, it's a masterwork set, but it's, something that you could probably buy just about anywhere that would sell really good stuff.
Alright. I'm just curious if there's anything written or placed upon the calligraphy kit. Like anything that...
No. There's nothing that stands out to you on it. It's just an inkwell, stone, some fine brushes and pens. Something you notice on the wall is he has a degree in classical literature.
Ooh, classical literature. I'm a bit of a collector of...
Textbooks from an early days as a school teacher, you can tell. And some more framed calligraphy works.
Yes, I'm in the business of handling antiques a while ago, but now I've been more of a investigator of sorts. I'm just checking on some of the things here that I got. Counting. Nope. Alright, so the kit... There's nothing that stands out from the kit, even though I'm appraising it a bit. Is there anything else in his office that stands out that looks besides the books and uh, antiquity items?
No.
All right. I will return. I'll thank Mr. Tamaguchi using his proper name and return to the main room where the others are at.
No. Do you have any other questions I could help you with? Are you particularly interested in the sutra?
Actually, yes. Why not? I'm. Oh, after you guys. I think Willows is trying to say something, but it's.
Oh, I had something and then it just flew out of my mind. I remember what it was. I was going to ask him, do you remember about what time that monk showed up and gave you that book to read? How long ago it was?
Early this year. It's early spring. I can't quite remember. I was not in my right mind.
It's understandable. I'm sorry to bother about it. It's just trying to understand if maybe he might have gone around helping anybody else. I'm trying to get a timeline, understand where he's been. Because
It does sound like he worked at the monastery. Oh, well, it does sound like he works at the monastery, correct? We could head over there.
True.
I suppose my one and remaining question, which, again, you are free to not answer this if I'm encroaching too much on personal space, but I noticed that the parkway was empty.
Oh, I sold the car after everything happened. I haven't driven since.
Understandable. Would you remember who you sold it to? Particularly,
Above table, I'm going to tell you that there is no information on the car and it's a red herring.
Okay.
Yeah, we were about to bark up that tree, so.
Bark on the tree, I was gonna climb it up. I was like, where is it? Alright. Again, if it was too much too close to personal interest, I apologize for overstepping.
No, it's perfectly all right.
On table, I have absolutely no more questions left on my end.
Well, if you're interested, I'm probably about to go out to the temple nearby and a small shrine and do my evening chant.
If you are unbothered by our presence, I wouldn't mind accompanying you. All right, gentlemen.
Absolutely not.
Could you guys roll me a 1d4?
Willows, you got it.
Yes.
Just 1d4.
Uh-huh.
Yep. All right. All right. He leads you out and does chants mantras that are very different from what you've heard chanted at other ones, but nothing seems too odd.
I suppose I can look around, see if anything does look unusual. I do have that spot hidden.
Okay. You don't see shit.
Oh wow, that's the weird pink flower went in my eye. Oh,
So what do you guys do after this?
the boo sweep. We're both rolling good tonight.
Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
I was so confident. I got a 50-50.
It was a coin flip. I mean, it really was.
Yeah, and then the coin says like, yeah, no, fuck you. 100. Oh man.
So what are you guys doing? It's getting close to evening.
I guess we're gonna have to find a place to rest.
Is there a hotel in town?
Yes, there's an inn.
Sorry, what happened outside of this thing?
I saw a bar. Maybe we can get some people who are lubricated enough to say something.
I do need a refill.
Ah, sorry.
I'm down for a little bit of a drink.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to look for see if there was anything unusual while we were watching the old man Tamaguchi doing his mantra, talking, and one of those pink flowers got right in my eye. So.
Oh, I missed something. Never mind. We go back. You guys are still there.
Excuse me,
My
boys. I
apologies.
just want to wander around for a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
You guys arrive at the Temple of Autumn Leaves, which is... I'm not even going to try and say that word.
Oh,
Momi Jadira, which is an Orthodox Buddhist temple.
So wait, is not the Horyu temple? I'm curious.
No, this is the temple nearby that he goes to chant at, not Horyu.
Okay.
Or Horyuji, however you say it.
Horyuji, I don't know. Well, I'm trying.
You know, place seems kind of relaxing. Kind of get why people would come here.
Do you wish to chant with him?
Fuck it.
Why not?
Yeah,
You know
I'll
what?
do it.
Fuck it, why not?
Miguel's always been for new experiences.
These are in antiquated Japanese, but Taniguchi repeats each mantra many times. And the first mantra is known as the meditation on emptiness. Helps you to clear your one's mind of negative thoughts and opens it to higher wisdom. Pretty short, simple, easy to repeat. The second one is a much longer and more complex chant called Deep Reflection. Taniguchi explains that helps adherents to vividly recall misdeeds and traumas from their past, to confront these obstacles with enlightenment and become free from bad karma. So while chanting this, does anybody have anything come to mind?
Wait, repeat that one more time for me.
The second one, known as Deep Reflection, helps adherents to vividly recall misdeeds and traumas from their past.
Oh shit.
Traumas from the past brings.
Yeah,
Miguel
man.
just only thinks of the lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably the lighthouse.
Actually, no. For Miguel, it's not the Alaskan one. It was the one where he shot the dock.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I mean, granted, yes, it was to save Emil, but again, as Miguel did say, that we could have handled that better.
Alright. When the chanting is over, you feel refreshed, clear-headed, and as if a weight has been lifted. Since some of you have had sanity loss, you don't regain any sanity.
Yeah, where was this? It was in the...
So, whatever it is, this helped clear up some cobwebs that you might have had.
You know, feels nice to kind of just shake everything out for a little bit.
Make me an art roll again.
Oh boy. Painting?
Yeah, and anybody can make a spot hidden or a language.
Alright.
Hell yeah, finally.
Should I, considering
Okay.
I fumbled before?
This is for something different.
Okay.
I'm gonna use luck.
I wouldn't. You have to have a hard.
Oh.
Spot hiddens have to be a hard success, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay, so I just shift it to hard or regular?
You switch it to hard.
Okay. Here we go. Spot hidden. Woo!
I have a question.
What do you want? Do you want to do anything, Musashi?
Well, you had said we could roll language. I was just wondering, since my options are my own language, would
It's
that
your own
count?
language.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
Everybody's using their own language. Everybody here speaks Japanese
Okay.
fluently. Okay. Especially you, Douglas. looking at the sutra of Pale Leaves, it is a copy of Taniguchi's copy. The copies are too perfect to be handwritten, but they're also clearly not prints or photocopies.
Huh.
Every single pen stroke is nearly identical, down to the hair's width. There's not a single smudge or error anywhere. And Taniguchi must be a master calligrapher.
So what you're telling me is this was made by AI. Sorry.
If I could reach to the computer, I'd slap you.
Oh, well. Huh. Interesting. We'll just take note of that, I guess.
As for the rest of you, you see the same thing. It seems just too perfect.
Oof. So the spot hidden. Okay. Miguel will probably just do a quick cough to catch Tamaguchi's attention, and he'll just add, I can't even begin to imagine how many hours it must have taken to just be able to perform this art exactly the same way without any deviations from each other.
Are you saying this is Taniguchi? Or
Yes.
to the others?
No, I'm saying this straight to Tamaguchi.
Oh.
I even
yes,
coughed.
I
I even coughed to
Yeah.
catch his attention.
It's my entire life. Look. I'm grateful for it. This skill.
No, I mean it is beyond impressive, because to dedicate one's life to that particular skill, to match every stroke one to one, and even the art itself, I dare say, like, even if it is the same artist painting the same image probably 10, 100 times, I dare say there's always going to be a small bit of deviation from each one, whether it be enhanced or not as enhanced. But these are uniform.
Well, I never really realized how much time I must have spent on this.
Well, I guess when you're someone that has a lot of time on their hands and a master at their craft, you just things get lost to time, no?
I believe so. It definitely helped me get through this traumatic time in my life.
Well, I appreciate you sharing this with us. Well, it's something we could at least some knowledge that was imparted to us by the this sutra mantra above table. Is it sutra? I was confused the two actually.
It's a sutra
Okay.
containing mantras.
Okay. But I appreciate you sharing this sutra with us.
Yes, anytime. Probably look up that monk. Perhaps he can give you a copy as well.
Don't worry, we fully intend to.
Yes, perhaps tomorrow on a new day. Thank you for your time, Mr. Tamaguchi.
I imagine like you're about to say Tamagotchi and just get like an elbow from one of us.
Yep. Mm.
God. we're heading back out to the car then, unless anyone wants to do anything else, I guess.
You know,
I'm good.
Yeah, I got nothing. Masashi, you got anything, buddy? Or?
Nothing I can think of.
Yeah. I guess as we're all in the car. Yeah, that's definitely not normal that you're copying that 1-to-1, is it?
I don't know. You're the artist.
Normally, no, because artists all have distinctive style.
Can you give me some water?
Look,
Are-
the reason why I even said it was because I appraise antiquity and art stuff to sell. And there have been times when I had art pieces from the same subject, from the same artist, and there's always like a slight deviation or looks of it that just are not exactly the same if you put them all side by side. Those are too uniform, almost made by...
Same person.
No, like one of those newspaper prints.
Oh, like a copier.
Yes, except by hand.
Why does this feel like the Captain America moment of, like, what is newfangled technology to these old people? Oh, God.
So we're all getting a weird feeling about this book, right?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, but at the same time,
Also, oh, sorry.
at the same time, I am curious of how much of this is the supernatural, which is most likely is, and as you said, Emil, I don't trust the idea of this monk, because this monk suddenly just shows up and says, "Oh, I'm feeling worried about your well-being," and didn't do that with all the other people who are dealing with weird shit going on.
Musashi, since we're on this as well, there isn't any creatures you know of that go around with, like, an elephant trunk for bad dreams?
None that come to mind.
You can make me an occult roll.
All of us, or just him?
Well, all of you could.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
Oh, better than I thought it would.
You could
spend
pay
luck.
luck. So basically, how luck works is you take the points and put them into the roll to make it a success.
So 25, you would have to spend 4 luck to get it into.
You know what? I got 77 of it.
Let's go! Oh my god! Oh, no, you don't roll luck. You just say you want to spend it, and then you add it to the... You minus this...
I know, that's what I'm saying. I got
Oh.
77 luck. It cost me 4. I still have over 70 left. I'll do.
Oh god.
Remember, you can click to increase the size.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I know one of these. I don't think it's a Baku, because it's saying bad dreams.
But a tapir does look like a pig.
Yeah. Huh. The pillow flipper. Wait.
A child appear as a monk.
A samurai or an oni is actively flipping the pillow from sleeper's head to the... On rare occasion, cause sleep paralysis, intensive crushing, suffocating, and even death. Or... What is this? A Yumanai no Sebare? Ghostly emanation of a man who carries a walking cane. No visible legs, spirit brings nightmare. Huh.
I think we're dealing with the second.
It could be a combination of 1 and 2.
Here's a dumb idea. I feel like it's
maybe
the...
a dumb...
Well,
go
look,
ahead.
considering that we have to deal with a lot of the dumb supernatural shit, and sometimes we misinterpret it, I get this weird feeling that we're dealing with the second and third one, and they're likely competing with each other.
Well, if this pillow flipper causes bad dreams, what if the Baku is eating all the dreams, or maybe stopped? I don't know.
Or they could be working together. It's like, hey, I cause this kind of trouble, you benefit from this, and then I keep doing this because no one's really dead yet. You know, kind of like a weird sort of scam on a beneficiary scam, because we do these things to make you feel better, but in reality we're also kind of fucking you over, giving you a little bit of bad health, but at the same time giving you the medicine at the same time. The whole he looks over to Musashi for a second, says the doctor scheme of like, we have the antidote, but we also gave you the poison.
Why are you looking at me for that?
I mean, there's always been some of those not so well practiced stuff.
Are you saying just because I'm on leave for malpractice that I'm one of them?
Oh no, not at all.
It probably is.
So, I would neither agree nor disagree with that, but
Okay.
I would like to throw this out there. The bad dreams stopped after the monk appeared.
Yes.
And it does not happen to anyone else. Everyone else still has them. And only after the monk feel mad.
Huh.
The Baku appeared first, and then the monk. Not the other way around.
Huh, well,
So either it's one entity playing both, or we're dealing with something else. I'm more curious about the fact that once he started reading those scriptures, he stopped and everyone else started having. Like
Well.
he passed on his guilty dreams to other people.
Wait, so my original theory was somewhat on the point of the guilty thing. Oh, wait, hold on.
So I also have one other thing.
Yeah.
Which one of these has hooves that would have left on that bus?
Yeah, none of these look like a horse or with too many eyes.
You want to remember what it was? Looked like?
I just remember the hooves.
I remember the you described it as a horse with too many eyes, bound off like above table. I wouldn't remember that.
I remember the
I never
trunk.
said it was a horse with too many eyes.
Oh,
I just remember a trunk.
That was the one the old man had. I'm talking about the dream we had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was referring to. I just remember vaguely hooves and trunk, but that was it.
I don't trunk.
You will remember
that's
the heavy-set thud on the roof, and hoof-like indentations. They headed towards the front of the bus. Lightning was flashing, and you saw a silhouette of a creature peeking down with the windshield, something with a long snout and too many eyes.
Yeah.
Would we call that a tapir or Baku?
I don't know if tapirs normally have that many eyes.
Look, I
That
don't.
would be don't have that many eyes. I'm more thinking shape-wise. Long snout hoop.
Maybe. Is there doesn't a yokai that could look like a other yokai? Is there? Like a shape-shifting yokai, or like a spirit or something?
I know of some that can look like people, but none that can look like each other, as far as I know. But my knowledge of them extends to some people. That
Here's
still proves my point, though.
here's another
We
thing
all
that
went into the dream originally, and then saw this thing. And if we assume it was the bump, that means we saw it first, before the bump, caused by the monk.
here's my thoughts on this here too now, as we're all more or less trying to get into an inn and walking away, making sure.
Oh no, we're driving.
Yeah, we're
Not
driving. So Miguel goes, alright, so let's go with the idea of the guilt thing going on. And did any of you guys like not notice how perfectly copied those what do you call them again? Sutras? Mantras?
Yes.
Okay, anyway, alright, so when I was repeating them, and I thought about the whole fact that I shot the man, that again, Professor Joshua, I didn't mean to kill the man, but he was trying to kill Emil, even though Joshua was possessed by some weird ass alien creature thing.
I do remember that.
Yes.
I don't actually.
Because you weren't
You were
in
outside.
there. But anyway, I felt guilty about it for many years, many time of it. But after speaking that mantra thing, I felt better. And I don't know how these mantra sutra things work. You'll have to forgive me my ignorance of that, but the fact that those things are so well copied to each other, and I'm going back to the guilt thing right now. Could it be possible that the old man, without really knowing it, slapped his guilt or maybe the problem onto everybody else? Because if I remember correctly, I was told, or at least we were told, that his stuff is at the museum and a cell.
Huh. Well, guess we're going to the museum.
Tomorrow, it's getting late, buddy. But also, I kind of want to check out this monk angle as well, as Emil mentioned. So,
Nope.
I have something I want to see what you three think of.
shoot.
If, assuming that whatever he saw in the dream before the monk appeared was the Bach, given it's supposed to eat the bad, do you think, while it was trying to help the man, the monk came along and it forced his dreams onto others to help itself and make it so the Baku could fix it?
I mean, it's a possibility.
I'm just wondering, because it was what appeared in our dream. But the old man isn't and these are all guilt
Wait.
dreams of the old man. The old man isn't having them in.
Question, Moogle. Did the trunk of the thing with too many eyes touch the wheel before Miguel did?
No.
Okay. Huh.
Miguel's going to add to that particular question or line of thought. Right, so here's my question. Why did if this thing is a Baku, I don't even know what the hell a tape here is. Anyway, this Baku, why did it appear to us while we were all supposedly sleeping? Because I don't remember falling asleep in the bus or like in our car.
Maybe he was trying to get us out, because maybe Baku could only exist in dreams and not in a physical form?
You mean like a warning?
Yeah, more or less.
Or did you mean that we fell asleep and it tried to wake us up?
Well,
That right there. Because
yeah, because...
think about it. We all had the same dream. Like, we were literally communicating in the dream.
Yeah.
Given the fact that it didn't attack us, I don't know if that could be chalked up to the fact we woke up too fast or not. But if I'm recalling, it only appeared after we saw what was probably the old man's accident. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Kind of. It was kind of around the same time. So there's this old saying, at least from where my home is at. I'm not going to go into details on that, but there's always that dangerous theory that if you die in the dreams, you die for real in the physical world.
I mean, we also ended up in a ditch when we woke up, meaning we are probably still actually driving. It's just whatever sent us into the state sent us while we were driving.
Exactly. I'm just saying is that. Okay, so I'm gonna scratch my idea of the whole scheme thing, and maybe whatever this entity is and the Baku are currently fighting with each other, but not in the fisticuffs kind of sense, but more of one's causing problems and the other one's trying to do the fireman, put out the fire situation. So let's rest on this for a little bit. Emil, do you have any thoughts on this, or because I'm thinking we go see the monk first and then the museum.
I do want to, at least start the investigation on the monk. Not sure exactly how far we'll get.
Because I'll be honest, when I checked at the man's calligraphy set, unfortunately I couldn't find anything. I was kind of expecting some weird magic taboo ritual writings or something, some sigil on the calligraphy set. And the man was just being used as a catalyst for whatever his guilt was on.
Huh.
Because remember what the mayor told us, that the family of the daughter left because they didn't want to be living anywhere near the old man. And I'm still thinking of also that guilt and cursing is probably a little bit more into it, especially since we're all kind of guessing now that the girl's death is a catalyst, not the... Well, it could still be a source, but... I don't know. There's some grudges going on here. A guilty grudge?
Spirits tend to, and she died in a tragic way, so she might still be sticking around. It's not like it's the most far-fetched thing we've seen.
Well, say this on the magic, at least. We'll probably have more questions than answers in the morning, considering this is sleep-related and we are going to the inn, depending on how our night goes. We'll either have some more answers or some more questions.
I'm just hoping we don't end up in a ditch again.
Miguel pinches himself on his cheek. Nope. Still awake. I'm not driving us to a ditch.
If we wake up in another ditch, I'm not letting you drive it.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Musashi.
We should also be wondering if other people have had shared dreams like we had. That's kind of obviously
yeah,
very
you're
rare.
right.
We all remember the same things.
You're right. Oh, shoot. You know what? You're right. That's a good angle to check on, too.
So much to do, so little time.
We have plenty of time. Until it starts affecting us, and...
What do you mean
We can-
starts? It already did.
well, right, but negatively.
I mean, considering...
Being in again, is being in a ditch not negative?
Look, we
We didn't
survived.
die and we're not hurt.
Yes, we
The
survived.
negative part is the not sleeping.
But,
Oh, yeah, true.
And I brought sleeping pills for that. Plenty of alcohol.
Oh my god.
okay! We got someone who goes hard on that one, but, back to what Emil said about the shared dream bit. Now I'm thinking about it, too. It's like, if other people are having the same dream, it kind of goes back to that copier, Tamagotchi's copier skill.
know what's gonna suck? I'm not gonna actually remember his name. I'm only gonna remember it was Tamagotchi now because of you, miser.
You're welcome, buddy.
I hate you so much.
Honestly, I'm just going down a list of trying not to mess up his name. I wanted to call him Tapioca one time.
Fair.
Yeah, here we go. It's Tanaguchi, but I'm calling him Tamagotchi. Right, so anyway, we got a new day tomorrow. Let's try to get themselves some proper rest if we can. And if anyone starts seeing a weird Baku or whatever other weird ass shit starts bothering us, we'll at least know that we rattled the hornet's nest now.
Yay. Another fun nest kicking, my favorite.
I mean, look, Doug, seriously, we survived a lighthouse full of weird fish people that were trying to kill us for a bunch of bloody damn coins. We survived the weird ass monster that was hiding in the basement and possessed the doctor and professor and his girlfriend, clinic girl. Anyway, that was a weird one. We also survived getting our asses beaten up by an emaciated mummy that was apparently trying to put its parts together. And we survived the weird, colorful creature thing that tried to zap us with its weird cosmic energy.
I get you're trying to rationalize this, but I also like that you're trying to normalize it when it's not fucking normal.
Put a pin in a shot at doctor.
Gonna. Sorry.
You just see Miguel put like mess around with a toothpick in his mouth, like, yeah, well. One of these days, the enemies, the weird ass shit's gonna get lucky. But right now, I think we got a good chance on this.
I want to hit my head with a hammer so many times.
No, don't worry, we got a shovel in the trunk, maybe.
I do always have it. No, bottom for later, but I always have a shovel prepared.
So I need to address something real quick because I'm just now registering. Did you say you shot a dog?
A professor. He was a good person, but he was off in the cabin alone with his secretary. I don't know what the reasons was. He was researching something. It's been a while. I don't remember off the top of my head. But he got possessed. Well, more like a parasitical attachment thing on him. So he was kind of controlled. And
The host for a weird outer being, basically.
yeah, so the long and short of it, we were thinking really fast on the fly without doing any hindsight or foresight kind of thing. So
He blew up his house.
no, I blew up his head because he was beating the living daylights out of Emil with the intent to kill him. But that was because the creature thing was using him as a host body kind of thing. We didn't see the creature until I shot the professor directly in the head, and the damn thing scuttled out and ran off to the cabin or the basement storage house, where in the basement of it, the secretary was turned into some sort of hive monster, which we managed to kill that thing by the skin of our teeth and burnt that damn thing along with the whole storage place to the ground.
That wasn't a hive monster. It was more like an elder god avatar at that point. But yeah, hindsight.
You know, if I didn't have this much alcohol, I'd call you three crazy.
I've been called
Look.
that a lot.
Look, my friend. Look, my friend from the rising sun, I'm going to tell you right now. Hang around with us enough, your liver is going to tell you to go straight to the abyss.
It already has.
Great, you're already there.
Alright, I needed.
Look, I
But
just
yeah.
want to...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. You go.
I was gonna make a joke.
No, go ahead.
I just want to make sure that it was a one-time thing and you're not gonna try and shoot me then.
Look, so long as you're
Don't get
careful,
infected by space entities.
Or elder beings, or spiritual essence.
Or
a lot
open-
of things, actually.
or open some weird ass book and start chanting some language that we don't have any ideas about, and
Oh, that
glowing,
was a fun
Weird ass
adventure.
book.
and starting to emit glowing purple eyes. Oh, that
Speaking
was.
of weird ass book, who has the calligraphy thing?
I'd imagine Emil would, right? Because I was looking and Emil asked for it.
Yeah.
Mind if I look through it?
Was I given it?
I
No.
don't. Well, I thought he. Okay, no, I
You
didn't.
guys
think
were
so.
allowed to look at the book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was given.
Actually, you know, since I rolled decent, could I roll like a sketching to see if I would have sketched some of the calligraphy down? Or no?
No, I don't,
Okay.
I'm going to leave that because it's a little bit behind.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I just wanted to ask. I should have thought of that in hindsight, but. Man, I should have sketched some of that while we were in there, but I just didn't think of it in the moment.
See?
Oh, well.
Hindsight.
We can always go back. It's not like
No,
we're rude.
I don't want to keep bothering him.
How about this?
I'm not saying we go back tomorrow. I'm saying if we come across something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fine.
Not to mention, just remember, Mr. Tamagotchi's works is in the museum. So, let's go with Emil's suggestion. Let's check out this monk guy because apparently he seems to have been very selective of only just the old man and not checking everyone else for this wellness thing. And maybe maybe we're overthinking it, but we can check on the museum. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. If those pieces are in the museum, we can see if he's done the perfect copy on the museum pieces, or if this perfect copy thing was just recent.
Well, are we going to attempt?
I will let you know that the documents you were handed, or the copies of the sutra you were handed to read the mantras from, those were all copied perfectly. The stuff hanging in his house and stuff like that did show artistic
Flair.
license.
Okay. Huh.
So everything after we got that book started being copied.
It seems like it, yeah.
Oh, what I was saying, are we going to try and deal with that today, or are we going to call it good
Tomorrow.
luck? Because as much as you keep reminding me this is the country of the rising sun, that sun's setting.
All right, you got me there. Let's go get some rest.
Please. Been
Finally.
dying to. Alright.
What? I like a good conversation. I don't like some other people that I gotta deal with at times. Shoot. Most time I got. Yeah, but most time I gotta talk. I gotta do appraisal and fast talk, and then try to sell them a cheap thing for a high price.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I'm just hoping my antique shop hasn't blown up or anything yet.
Well, as long as if we piss off enough entities, eventually one of them's gonna drag us back to whatever realm they're from.
Hell no.
I hate out in the back of my brain. I was thinking, how can I make an OnlyFans joke about this calligraphy?
On my hand.
No. I was thinking, man, OnlyFans seem to be the ones buying this kind of stuff. Wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't catch that, but I was having a good laugh out of it.
You guys go to an inn. Fine. You guys already have a stipend set aside, so no big deal. Somebody roll me a d4.
I'll take this one. Another 3.
This is where we have a conversation about American Pie
Oh,
for 2
hell
hours,
Neil.
no.
and then
Yes.
Feel. As you fall asleep, you begin to dream. You're in a lighthouse.
Son of a bitch.
There are fish people at the windows. There are fish people at the door. The door breaks down. You begin to run, but your legs feel like they're mud. You reach the stairs and look back. They're getting closer. Along with a weird creature with purple striped fur and too many eyes and a long snout. It seems to be running its snout all over these fish people, just happily sucking them up. You wake with a start. Miguel,
Yes.
I want to become sushi. What?
you're in a cabin,
Oh no.
one that seems oddly familiar because of memories. You've just blown the brains out of a professor as they lay splattered across the floor and walls.
Shit. It ain't the first time I killed somebody,
You
but
get
this.
shake, shiver, and realize what you've done. As you look at the door, a snout goes over it, sucking it up like a vacuum. Purple snout, eyes looking at you as you fear. You
Can-
also wake with a start.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could. If there's anything I could say to the weird thing, the trunk.
Roll me a D100.
Oh fuck. 48.
You can get out a sentence.
Mize is really thinking about this one sentence.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Damn, old Miguel think of on the fly.
I feel like you just stream of consciousness, that shit, you don't even think, because that feels Miguel.
Yeah. I think the one thing that Miguel would say is this. Oh shit, you're the buck!
God damn it.
Alright. And then we will do Douglas.
Oh.
You find yourself at the top of the lighthouse. Fish people are surrounding you. Fish people down below. You slip in the rain and begin to fall. As you stare up at the lighthouse, you see a purple snout come out. Eyes lock you in paralyzation. Too many eyes. You also wake with a start.
Oh, jeez.
And the best trick for last, because he didn't say anything, I had to come up with one, which luckily they
Oh,
gave me
no.
a sample. Musashi. You get up and go looking for the restroom. As you step out of the room, you hear hollow footfalls approaching you. Suddenly you find yourself strapped to a reclining metal chair. Bright light directly in front of your face is blinding you. To your left, out of the corner of your eye, there's a man who looks like a dentist, except the blood-stained butcher's apron, who is absent-mindedly looking at a blurry x-ray. Probably abscessed, the dentist remarks dispassionately, seemingly speaking to no one in particular. These teeth are going to have to come out. The dentist holds your jaw shut with one hand and with the other fixes a small steel hammer, and deftly but casually smashes in the left side of your face where your rows of teeth meet. Your jaw throbs with excruciating pain and your head spins. He loosens the straps. All finished, you can go ahead and spit. You lean over the side and spit the contents of your mouth onto the floor. Countless fragments of shattered bone and dark, sticky globs of blood. You swear there's some wrinkly gray matter along the mess. You see a monster, a large hog-sized thing covered in short purple striped fur and a tail. Its powerful limbs end in wicked-looking claw-like hooves. But it's the eyes that paralyze you with fear, rows of eyes running lengthways down its face. It trots over to the mess on the floor and begins greedily slurping up the broken teeth and blood with a long tongue, as if it were breath mints and raspberry jam. One of its sets of eyes stares into yours, utterly emotionless. The worst part of this all, you consider grimly, now that it's entirely too late, is that you originally came to this dentist with a toothache on the right side of your mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Everybody roll me a sanity check.
All of us?
Yeah.
Everybody. Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn it.
Did I
where's
use
my...
luck on sanity or no? I forget.
Nope.
Yeah, fine. How many do we lose?
Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
Boys.
Come on, Musashi.
I'm still looking for where I gotta roll sanity.
It's up on top. Like with all the other
It
regular
says
rolls.
sanity.
Yeah.
Or sand.
Oh, there it is. Hey.
Wow.
Spike.
Okay, Musashi. Even though yours was probably the most graphic of them all, you don't lose any sanity seeing this beast. Everybody else loses.
It makes sense that our trauma is kind of fucking us over.
I was drunk.
Oh, it's not too
2
bad.
sanity.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
I can live with that. Alright, so...
Oh god. Why the lighthouse again? Why?
You saw the lighthouse too?
Oh
I
shit!
jumped
I
up.
saw the Baku!
I think we all did.
No, I,
Weird.
fuck. I remember, the cabin. But I saw a big ass fucking trunk. I think it was
So
the
did I.
Baku. It was slurping everything up.
Mine was eating the fish people. I think.
It was doing that for me as well.
Moshi, how are you doing?
Moshi.
Imagine-
Moshi
imagine-
Moshi.
Musashi is like has a finger in his mouth, making sure all of his teeth are there, and is like, huh? Oh yeah, I knocked up. And some of my brain.
Aw.
That was the first time I've had a weird dream like that. At least this time it didn't involve a pineapple.
Do I want to even know?
No,
Good. Because I wasn't gonna ask.
I'll put it to you this way. Too much alcohol mixed with too much sleepy pills.
Oh, did you get a job as a doctor? Santos is now looking at him like,
Because up until about 3 years ago, I was clean as a whistle.
do I want to know what changed?
Truthfully,
Sure.
I lost my mom and my dad within the same span of about a month.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mom died of cancer. Father went back to America.
Oh.
Look at me.
Oh. Well, no, I don't
That
feel
was
as
like my
bad.
mother. Then I
Okay.
found out you can mix alcohol and medication and you'll feel wonderful all the time.
Wait.
Okay.
question. Willows, is your character just based off fucking King of the Hill?
No.
That's what it sounds like. My brain was just thinking of like Cotton's son from King of the Hill.
No. No, but
I know, it's just funny. That is.
no, being honest, I had this whole idea in my head because of the time frame.
Yeah.
He would have been born right after the American occupation of Japan after World War II. So I made his dad a U.S. soldier and his mom a nurse who worked with the
Oh.
bomb victims.
Suddenly I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Ernest Hemingway's book. Okay, yep.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
The
got you.
idea was basically he looked too much like his mother, and when she passed, the father couldn't look at him anymore. Had to leave.
I get that.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. So I saw a creature with, or something that had a big ass freaking trunk. It was sucking everything up. Did any of you guys saw something like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hang on, I think I still have a notepad in my bag. Let me try and draw it.
Same, actually. As he pulls out his, here, he's handed to you. We can take turns. You draw it, then I'll draw it.
I just want to see if we all saw the same thing or if it was more or less.
Right. Can I roll a sketching to try to sketch what I saw?
Sure.
Hell yeah! Finally. All right,
Yeah,
my roll.
you draw this thing, and as far as all the rest of you saw, that was the thing you see.
One of the great things about being an artist.
Wait, is that the So
Sadly, didn't bring any paints or colors, but yeah.
huh? So this is a Baku?
Nah, I don't think do Bakus normally have that many eyes.
Are you asking me?
Well,
You
you'd
can find
probably-
out. There's libraries and fortune tellers and other things around.
Let's
Yeah.
just go to library, I guess, and figure it out.
Libraries have computers you can use.
Oh yeah, computers. I forgot about
Yes.
those.
There are boxes.
You two are really stuck in like 30 years ago.
Look, man. Look,
I was
man.
gonna say.
The best thing you can trust is a good paper accountant. Okay. Those computer things, I'm almost certain there's gonna be something weird that's gonna go happening on later in the future or something. I don't know. Chances are we're not gonna live that long to worry about it.
Plus, what if that box steals your information?
Is it worse than opening a book and summoning an eligible deity?
No.
Yes.
But still.
Actually, you know
no,
what?
we can
Hold
deal with
on.
that.
Knowing
I
our
can
luck,
hit with a shovel.
knowing our luck, there's gonna be some crazy person that's gonna find some way to summon monsters through the computer.
Right now I have Digimon
Yeah.
theme in my head.
Actually,
No,
I was making an SMT reference.
You know what's weird? I was thinking of the Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase movie. I love how we went all different directions.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Actually,
Alright.
plot twist, it's Persona 4 Golden.
Nah, SMT was older than that, so that was...
Bro.
I'm going to give you some library use rolls.
Oh shit, library.
I got library use, yeah.
Where's L?
I would like to use computer.
Yeah, go
I don't
ahead.
have computer use, so I'll do library use. Oh, God, I am rolling hot shit.
A computer.
You are
Guys.
fucking kidding me. I would like to pass one thing today, please.
Alright. Without work, you can find a lot of consulting sources on Japanese legends that, in many folktales, Baku enjoy positive portrayals as benevolent creatures that devour nightmares and allow a dreamer to sleep peacefully. However, a Baku must be called on sparingly because of the risk of their appetite growing out of control. In such cases, they eat hopes, dreams, and desires, turning people into depressed and empty shells. As for the success, you come across an old storybook that tells of a monk who entered dreams of a troubled boy, tamed a greedy and wild Baku. Thus, the story suggests there may be a way to enter dreams and deal with the Baku.
So... Okay, I don't know much about these yokai things, but from the way I'm reading this shit, it seems like it's a Baku that just went crazy, or rather... I'm still feeling that that guy's guilt hasn't really been absolved. And that copier technique that he's doing, he is sending the Baku to a feeding frenzy.
Does anybody know if a Baku can only eat one person's dream at a time? Is there like a herd of them?
I don't even know if they're pack animals at that point.
Well, that would be a cause for alarm, which is why I'm asking. Apparently, their computers aren't connected to the internet. So,
Now that one looks plugged
I
in.
just slapped the monitor a couple
Yeah.
times.
Right, so, should we go see this monk and bring this little information to his, doorstep, like a really bad, dog pooping on someone's lawn?
I don't think we need to. But let's go. Well, what if this monk is the one that's... Because you said you found something about a monk taming Baku in order to enter a dream? Looks like
Yeah,
Miser.
yeah,
What
I
if,
did.
What if this monk tamed the Baku and is using it to the mantra to chase after dream and then push it to other people?
That could be it too. That's why I'm making it clear of the statement of a dog taking a crap on someone's front lawn or front porch. As in, hey, we kind of found your shit here and it stinks.
Well, we can go pester the monk, I guess.
That also being said, it could also be the fact that, remember the old man. This might be the stupidest thing for me to say. I get the feeling that Tamagotchi is being over dependent on his mantra sutra chanting, because if he copied that thing multiple times and sent it out to everybody else, I wouldn't be surprised if this Baku thing is under the impression that everyone is the old man with the guilt trip. Because here's the thing, it says you're not supposed to call upon it too many times.
Do you think someone's overindulging?
Or someone is over dependent on, hey, can you relieve me of my stress and bad dreams? Take away my guilt for a little bit. Kind of like, don't take this offensively, Musashi, but over dependence on alcohol and happy pills.
There it is.
You
I
know,
was sitting here thinking it while you were saying it.
I mean, look, sometimes people think faster than the way I talk, but I have to sort out my thoughts out loud.
So you're saying that they might be overdosing on happiness so much to overindulge Shibaku?
No, they're more of, after you, buddy.
I think he means more they're so reliant on the fix that the fix has become the issue. Specifically for the old man.
Yeah.
Well, he did say the monk...
It's not that everyone else is overindulging, it's that because of how much is being used, the Baku's overindulging.
Well, he also did say the monk did visit him for a good while until he was feeling better. So, that would also make sense.
Yes, and then Monk gave a certain book, and the man is copying the sutras thing. And if I'm not mistaken, those sutras are being passed around. If they're not being passed around, I could be wrong, but...
So you're going with an idea that the old man did this on accident, wasn't it?
Yeah. And because of his constant feeling of guilt, and the fact that he's constantly repeating that mantra, and he's writing that very same mantra down, most likely with his own thoughts into it, which is, again, I understand that some things, when you artists write or draw or make some sort of creative thing, you put a bit of your soul into it. Don't know how true that is, but...
You don't think the mantra also could be some kind of summoning ritual or something that could put, like, a target on someone, do you?
Yes, that's exactly what I was aiming for. Thank you. You helped me put my thoughts into more concise words.
I hope to God it
Then
is.
why is it spreading? If it was putting a target on someone,
Not...
it would probably not spread. But this is spreading like a plague more than anything else.
What if he's unwittingly the anchor, considering he's the one that was afflicted first, and then now that the anchor is cleared of all his guilt, it's spreading to other people and attacking their guilt? Because if you remember our dreams, we didn't Because we also read the mantra, but we didn't have a dream of a girl dying. We had our own issues.
But you set off a guild.
Yes,
You all
so
had dreams of things that actually happened. Mine was a dentist smashing my face in with a hammer.
so
It was just a bad dream. I don't know if that's guilt.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're outsiders. We're not part of this community thing, so we're probably not going to be too affected for very long, or affected in a deeper sense if we stay for too long. Tamagotchi and the people here, they're kind of like a close community. Even the town mayor yesterday said the same thing. It's like they're a close community. They want everything back to normal. Thing is, a little girl died. She was a catalyst. It's just me saying my thoughts out loud. You can step in if you feel like I'm going out of track. But anyway,
I
here's...
have one question.
Yeah, so just hold on to that question for a brief second. I'm just going to try to organize my thoughts. I gotta say it out loud. So, girl died. It was done by Tamagotchi in an accident. The girl's family left because they didn't want to stay within that same community. The rest of the people in that community had different minds and opinions. Tamagotchi was constantly filled with guilt and stayed in his own home. The community, from my understanding, when it comes to a close-knit community like this, everyone is more or less, they know each other, they grew up and all that kind of stuff together. I expect in some form or another they felt guilt towards both Tamagotchi and towards the situation of the girl. Most of them probably didn't do anything, or some of them did try to do something. There may be some lingering resentment. That being said, I don't know about this monk, which is why we're going to go see him now, or at least within this day. And going back to Tamagotchi with his problem, or his guilt, maybe deep down he still wants to be condemned because of that accident. That being said, that mantra thing that he keeps using, he is very dependent on it. Especially since the monk showed him that little trick. I wouldn't be surprised if that mantra was also passed down or passed to other people. And that Baku thing, if it is the same one, or if what Emil said is a freaking herd of these things, they're all seeing that mantra, as Doug said, might be one of those summoning shitty things that called up the freaking little bastard to eat and eat, and because everyone else has some form of guilt or something, kept eating more, and then it got into a feeding frenzy, and it's no longer just eating the bad dreams, it's eating everything else too.
It is something, though, I think we should also just keep in the back of our minds. Did anyone else see this monk? Or did he go anywhere else?
That's what we gotta find out.
Yeah.
First, we need to find out if he actually goes to that monastery or not.
Yeah.
Look, the fact that Tamagotchi doesn't even have a name of this monk, that's what's worrying me.
Oh, of course.
What are the odds that he could also be from... He never actually met the monk in person, and it was also in a dream, but he just happened to recall it perfectly.
Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that.
He wasn't leaving his house.
Yeah. Alright, let's go check that temple now.
I do have one question.
It is late.
Sure.
Oh,
No,
no,
we
it's
just
morning.
woke up. Yeah. What do you mean I'm eating
Alright.
breakfast? So good.
Well, you said that once it overindulges, it starts eating what else?
Moo.
Oh, it starts eating hopes and desires.
Okay. I'm just wondering, because if it's when it overeats, when it starts eating hopes and desires, yet it's still feeding off the bad dream. Is there a chance this thing hasn't reached its worst yet? Its climax?
It's probably getting there. Like, here's the thing, and I'm sorry if I'm pressing any personal stuff on you or from you, Musashi, but when you started to really drink and play with the happy pills, your resistance to it at the moment, it's probably pretty high still, right? I mean, you can quote unquote say you can quit when you want to.
You can say that.
Okay, so my suspicion of what this thing is, two thoughts. The first one I think is most plausible, and I'm leaning toward Emil's thought of it, is that there are multiple of these things running around because of the man's multi-copied mantra sutra thing. That's my thought process on it. The second one, which I hope I'm wrong too, it hasn't reached a level where it's devouring everything, because it seems like everyone is just currently tired and not having much of sleep. And in some way or another, there's something, maybe him, through his guilt, causing nightmares, and the Baku is still currently satiated with the nightmares that are popping up left, right, and center. Maybe. But I'm leaning to the first one, where the copier is maybe making multiple more Bakus.
I wonder, what if it's not the copying, what's causing the Morphok? What if the reason it's spreading the way it is not because it's getting passed around, but because the more the Baku eat, the more it, for lack of a better term, reproduces. If it's, spreading like a plague, every time it gets to a new person and devours enough, it creates another, exponentially. That would explain why it's spreading faster, even if this is a closed, a tight community. I doubt everyone goes to that temple.
Oh, jeez Louise. Is this some sort of weird scam to get people to go to the temple and be praying nutbags? Hey, Emil, you're the marine biologist. Are there any, weird fish creatures that self-divide or something?
Thousands.
Fuck me! No. I didn't mean that seriously. I just meant, god damn it. Actually, no, God abandoned us a long time ago.
No, I was saying sponges reproduce like that. They just cut a chunk off and you have two different sponges.
The one.
What do you mean by cleaning utensil?
Oh my god.
You do know that sponges are living creatures that come from the sea, correct?
No. This is news to me.
When are you from?
I'm from South America, damn it. I don't go deep into the oceans. I used to stay up in the mountains.
Did you not read any of the reports we've put in over the past 50 years?
Apparently none of mine.
I didn't read anything about weird sea sponges.
Yeah. Well, wait, no, we weren't. I'm trying to remember when the timeline of when we actually started the first one shot.
I really don't think it was fucking 50 at all.
I just assume we got fed so much shit that we just age at a slower rate at this point.
You're tainted by the unknown.
Pretty much.
Alright.
That was my logic.
True.
Yeah, God let it to pass.
We are, without any exception, freak science experiments that managed to be successful.
The more I listen to you three talk about it, the more I'm afraid to know what happened to you open.
Don't worry.
See World War II.
If you find random fish gold, just give it back.
Yeah. Trust me.
See, it's stuff like that makes me concerned.
Look, I'm gonna level with you.
World War II or the fish gold?
I'm gonna level with you, Masashi. To live as long as we have, we need to use something called common sense, because there are some people that we've encountered that did not have that and decided to, I suppose the saying that will eventually come to pass. They messed around and they found out the consequences of it.
Oh, you're talking about that other guy that came with us when we were burning down the shed. I forget him.
Right, that one. The gangster.
Or
If the sense you have is common, I'm afraid for everyone.
I was gonna say.
Look, you need this kind of sense for survival.
I still don't think it's common enough where you're going to be seeing the freaks of nature we normally did.
Nah, that's just what they all want us to believe, that it's not uncommon. It's just that it's right there. Our eyes are not peeled wide open to see the shit that we're seeing. That being said,
Why are you making it sound like you're fighting against the man when we worked for them?
Honestly, the more I listen to you, I'm just waiting to wake up in an alley drunk off my ass.
if that happens to you, my friend, trust me, Mushi, trust me, it's gonna be really weird, but you can thank the Baku for getting you out of this fucked up dream.
Every time you see Mushi, I think of Moshi Moshi. People answer the phone. I can't unhear that.
I'm causing chaos with just my own my own speech
Hey,
problems.
Google, remember when this was supposed to be a one-shot?
yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
This is not.
This
Oh,
no.
is it not? Oh, okay. I thought it was.
No, the lighthouse one.
The
But
campaign. The Lighthouse
okay.
is a one shot.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
misunderstood that a little bit.
I was about to say, if this is a one-shot, I am so sorry.
I
nah,
was gonna say.
No,
not at all.
no, this is not a one shot. This is a campaign. I'm running
What
this to advisors like I'm gonna play a DM again.
Okay.
What wouldn't be the first time we accidentally fucked up Google's one-shot and made it into a campaign for a little bit?
This is supposed to be 3 sessions long. 30 sessions later.
I mean, we gambled quite a bit, so.
Yeah, we're gonna rob somewhere. Meanwhile, so this is gonna take us about like 5 sessions to set this up.
But Miguel driving. Well, once everyone is saddled up, ready, got your food and everything else, your fuel. Gonna get the car. It says, "All right, we're gonna hit the temple first. See what the fuck is going on there." And then, I guess maybe we'll hit the temple if we temple. We hit the temple first. No, we're not hitting the temple. We're just gonna see if this
Why are we
monk
still
exists. And
Why
if
are we
nothing
hitting the
else, we'll
temple?
check the museum.
I hope the temple's okay, especially after we hit it.
I'm not gonna hit it with the car.
Oh, sorry. Every time Miguel says he's gonna hit something, I assume he means aggressively and not figuratively.
Hey, I'm not the one walking around with a shovel.
I walk around with a shovel for self-defense, and it works about 50% of the time. The other 50% is people asking why the hell I hit them with a shovel. Sorry.
You were saying something,
All
Emil?
right.
No.
All right.
You guys approach the temple. You see a pathway that's long, straight road, basically leading from this main southern gate, lined with tall trees. It gives an impression of leading away from the mundane world to something far more sacred. As you guys begin your approach, heading in the opposite direction, away from the temple, is a young monk in yellow robes with a wide-brimmed straw hat covering his shaved head. He's taller than average, with wide shoulders, and seems impressively muscular under his modest garments.
Okay, I think I'm done with the challenge.
I smacked Douglas in the back of the head.
Why?
He's not wearing a red shirt.
What the heck are you guys talking about? Wait, actually, is this the monk we're looking for? You know what?
He matches the description.
Yes, looks like him.
He matches the description.
All right, time to rip this band-aid off. Excuse me, sir. Monk. Good sir.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. By any chance, would you happen to be the one that helped the good old man, Mr. Taniguchi?
Yes, it's true. I did help him.
Interesting. Did he describe... Well, first things first, the scripture book that you passed him, what exactly... Well, believe it or not, there's been some weird things that are going on. You are aware of the weird sleep epidemic, right?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on it, if I may ask? Since,
Well, it's a dreadful thing. Must figure out what to do about it. You're investigating on the idea of something.
Yes. We're the investigators that were brought
Related
in.
to this temple.
Mm-hmm. Miguel, Cortez, and I just give a slight bow of, offering my name, being the on table. I'll be willing to sacrifice myself if this guy turns to be some sort of monster.
Jesus. So, you call me if you don't mind me asking. Where are you heading out to? Just where are you heading out? I don't know if it's private, and if I'm sorry for asking if it is.
Oh, I'm going to the train station.
Train station.
Oh.
Are you leaving town?
Yes, I'm returning to the association.
The association?
We are the Association of Pale Leaves. It is more of a charitable organization than a religious sect, as we have no temple of our own. I consider myself a man of strong faith, however.
Interesting.
Have we ever heard of this sect? Like,
Uh,
I don't
maybe
know.
a history check.
Okay.
I have a history as well, so I'm gonna roll for mine.
I imagine it's for everyone. Oh my god, hold on. My history is 5. I need to roll. I'm not gonna. Nope.
Yeah, I had a 5 too.
Not very learned.
I know about fucking fish.
Not about the
Fucking
people. We're asking Okami, the monk that we just found as we're going to the temple. We're asking him about where he's going, and he says he's going to this train station to head back to the organization, which is the Organization of Pale Leaves. This is a charitable organ.
I was here for that.
Oh, okay.
I just said fucking bone because I have a 5 in history. You know what?
Oh my god, do we all have fucking something?
What are you talking about? I got a success.
I said except you.
Like, all of my points are in like first aid, medicine, and all that shit.
There.
I had mechanical.
Miguel,
Yes.
what you remember is that there has been an organization for quite a while known as the Association of Pale Leaves. They seem to be a religious sect, but not much else is known about them.
Okay. So on table, I apologize, everyone. I'm going to start dialogue with this guy.
Oh no.
Miguel goes and says, "Oh, I heard some. Well, almost nothing really, but the existence of your association. But you wouldn't mind going into details about it because it's very strange. I was under the impression that you were part of this temple that." After Mr. Taniguchi had given you such a, well, stellar review and high opinion about you. So I'm just curious of the actions and just the goals and ideals of this, of the Association of Pale Leaves.
Well, As far as the old man is considered, yes, I happened to hear about his tragedy that befell the community and felt it was my duty to help. We must do more to care for our vulnerable elderly citizens. He needed significant emotional support, and I did what I could. As far as the association, our PDF readers have an conniption.
Oh no, Miguel caused the world to go like, okay, you're thinking a
Miguel
little too
asked
much.
the wrong question.
Yep, we need to get rid of this guy.
Right, we have to kill. Guess we gotta kill this man. It'll be the first time.
The antiques
APL.
dealer. Oh yes.
The APL follows the Sutra of Pale Leaves, that's hence our name, and we tend to spread it where we can.
So what exactly are the details of spreading the word, if I may inquire now, out of interest as well as, well, historical knowledge?
We are but a Buddhist sect.
So, pure curiosity on this one here, but have you ever heard of the term Baku?
Why, yes, I have. I'm here investigating this, because it's my theory that that might be what's bothering the people of this town.
Aw.
Aren't they usually benevolent, though?
Yes, but they can get unruly.
Curious, when was the last time you saw Mr. Taniguchi again, if I may inquire on that part?
I believe it was over a month ago.
That was exactly the same what the old man said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Miguel trying to put as many pieces together, and he's not trying to immediately write this man as guilty, but he's trying to work on his angles. Right, pure curiosity, but when you pass the man the scripture for him to read and help himself, I can't figure out any polite way to say this without being too slightly abrasive, but did you give him any warnings or any particular commentary to, I don't know, say, simply read the scriptures and pray, do the chants, but not write it down?
Oh, I let him make a copy. It's an extraordinary book. It's a little known sutra, but I allowed him to make a copy of mine. And there's much wisdom in here, and I believe that it would help him. I told him to recite certain mantras, and it seems that those have helped him considerably. Would you like a leaflet?
Yes, please. Also, curiosity's sake, but what would happen if someone were to write down the sutra?
Why, nothing. It's a sutra, simple as it is.
Is that so? Well, we met with Mr. Taniguchi yesterday, as I've already said, and while we were watching him perform both his chanting and a little bit of his calligraphy, it was very impressive that he was able to write in his calligraphy with such exact precision that it almost seemed like it was a perfected duplicate.
Well, I can't speak to that, but he was quite a gifted calligrapher in his time, and I would imagine that those skills have carried over even now.
Then here's, as I take the leaflet and take a good look at it, and while I'm reading it, I am also just simply saying my thoughts out loud again, Miguel being as abrasive as he is from the Bronx, so we'll just add, So I'm just curious, but since I was doing a little bit of light reading about the Baku, and apparently it's those that should not be calling upon it too many times since it would become overindulgent. As well as I think, is it possible for the fact that the old man Taniguchi has not quite gotten over his guilt and accidentally copying that sutra might be causing the Baku to come forward more?
I could see no reason the sutra would cause such a thing. As to his guilt, I can only say that he has progressed from where he was. I don't know how much he still holds.
Oh.
As far as this Baku, I can only say that is probably the threat that is occurring here.
I see. A little interesting read I had also earlier was that there was a story about a monk who was able to help a child enter the dream, and due to the fact that it was a very greedy Baku, and he was able to enter the dream and tame it. What's your thoughts on that particular tale?
Well, I, weirdly enough, do have mantras to help enter the dream state, similar to what you described in that book.
So while I'm talking to Yukami, I think that's his name. Was it? Yeah, Yukami. All right. Oh no! Wait. I can already see Miguel fucking up his name too. Anyway, Miguel is reading the leaflet. Is it a English translation of it, or?
No, it's in Japanese.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at it, and it's very clear I can't read shit of the Japanese. So I look
Yes,
over.
you can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
I told you that. Everybody here knows Japanese.
Yeah, that was the thing that started.
I'm sorry, my short-term memory loss. Thank you. Okay, so what am I reading it, or at least what's? Are there any particular phrases or chants that catch my attention? I'm looking for the possible way to summon the Baku and anything that sounds like a binding or controlling thing.
No, as far as Buddhist mantras go, it seems to be pretty straightforward. As far as your leaflet goes.
Well, I understand you're heading towards the train, but could you spare a few hours indulging us with I guess we can look at the scriptures and I suppose more conversation on this particular bit as Miguel looks over to the others to a guy, and it's basically the same tale of like, I'm kind of running out of thought process here and I don't know how to tackle this angle without being a complete asshat.
How to tackle this angle without tackling this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he looks at you at first, he looks down the road, and then... Yes, I believe I have time, actually.
Does anyone else have any
Would you like
questions?
to read the entire sutra?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start reading it just to see if it is as engaging as what Mr. Taniguchi was telling us about.
Is anybody else reading it?
You know what? For shit's
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, wait, if anyone else has any questions for him, for Yukami, go right ahead.
I'm drawing a blank right now, buddy.
I got one.
So,
Oh,
Go ahead, Musashi.
Why did you stop visiting? I don't want to fuck up the name.
Taniguchi.
Tamaguchi. Thank you.
He
I've been
was
listening
doing
to
much
him about
better.
so long.
He was able to get out of his house. He was able to live once more. He wasn't shut in anymore. So I deemed him more than capable of being on his own again.
My reason for asking is he was concerned about you not showing up.
Oh. Well, then I'll have to pay him a visit.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something that went on. With everything else going on, you can never.
When we bring him up, did he act any differently? Like, say, since we told him that we could go, we talked to the old man. Like,
No, he doesn't.
is
seem
he acting any differently or
liked by
anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Seems like a perfectly logical question for him. You know, he'd be found that way.
Oh, right. As Miguel's reading the sutra, the scripture thing, he's gonna talk to Doug and says, "Oh, Doug, by the way, do you still have that drawing of that thing that you saw?"
oh, yeah. And he'll pull it out. This?
Yeah, Miguel takes the drawing and he'll show it to Yukami and just says, "Right, so since we were here yesterday, we did have our sleep. We kind of got a visitor. So we just want your input on that."
Well, that definitely looks like a classical depiction of the Baku.
Right, so, Musashi, could you explain the dream that you had?
Everybody who's reading mantra, please, or the sutra, please roll me a d100.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
I had a feeling I wasn't gonna read it.
Alright, well.
What they're doing.
Well. This is where we gotta tell them about apple pie.
Oh, no.
Should I still say what I was?
Yes.
I was going to describe about the dreamer. Do you want to do the whatever? Well,
Yeah, go ahead and describe if you want, or just paraphrase.
well, I was just asked to describe my thing, and then said the D100. I didn't want to pull away from what you. Wait, I'll ask first. Just gotta get my train of thought together. The others, they had dreams of what was this? Trauma. You know, things that affected them in the past. Meanwhile, when I had the dream with the Baku in it, it was something that never happened, just a nightmare. Something you'd had when you were a kid. Fear of the dentist.
Ah, that's quite an interesting thing, but I imagine the dreams are usually from experiences.
Don't have that experience with the dentist or anything. That's why it's so odd.
I can't tell you anything more than that.
Figured I'd ask somebody who's a little more into the religion than I am. While I'm on that subject, when it comes to a Baku, how is there just one? Or is there more than one?
Well, I can't speak about yokai too much, but I would imagine there is only one according to the stories. At least one affecting an area.
That is what I was. Thank you. That's all I got.
Alright.
fucked over. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm looking at those D100s.
I'll tell you what happens when it's time.
Okay, that's why I was kind of waiting on that one with bated breath. But okay, okay. So Miguel, listening to this as well, goes, all right. This may be the weirdest thing to also ask, but is there a way to, how should I say, tell the Baku to leave or stop bothering people's eating dream stuff, since we are having that restless epidemic seems to be increasing more so.
Well, I do have a mantra that would allow you to enter a vivid dream. Perhaps that would be what you need, a vivid shared dream.
Ah, yes, Funny thing you say that. When we were on our way here, we actually had something like that, and apparently, without even knowing how, but we were put into a sleep state, then nearly got ran over, and we woke up in a ditch in our car.
Oh, that's dreadful, but seems to be a normal of people having similar dreams of waking up in their cars. And
Wait,
they're falling asleep.
there are people actually sleeping in their cars.
Yes, falling asleep and driving is my understanding.
In this
You did?
While driving or getting in their car while they're driving?
Well, they're waking up inside their car, so it's hard to know.
Okay, this is on table player asking. Were we told this was happening in this community, or is he just
No,
I will put it this way. What you know of the community is people are basically falling asleep standing up.
Wow.
So people waking up in their car is not.
okay?
Because they're so exhausted. The nightmare thing is keeping them up. So even if they do get sleep, it's nothing. So sometimes they just get in their car and just sit there and fall asleep and then wake up, or they fall asleep driving, normal dangers.
All right. Oh man, I'm gonna. On
But it's
table.
I will tell you that it is not a lead.
No, I have another question, but I'm gonna apologize to everyone on table if I say something that may sound very fucked up. So, here's Miguel. Band-Aid is off. Okay. Interesting. So, Yuka, I have probably a very needled question to have to ask you. So please don't take too offense if I sound abrasive. My associates and friends here can easily tell you that I'm a very direct person. You helped out old man Taniguchi. I'm curious, but the people in this community, why they did not help him as well, or I guess in another sense too, considering their situation, maybe, and especially because I was told you do a wellness program, why not extend that to the other people, or were they just afraid to approach you?
I'm sorry, say that last part again.
So, the wellness program that I was hearing from what Mr. Taniguchi was saying, I'm surprised you didn't present that to the other people, considering their restless dreams and nightmares and everything, especially them sleeping on broad daylight. Did they not approach you, or are you just not available to everybody?
I am here looking into it, actually, myself, but it has been difficult to determine, and all I know is that there is a Baku involved, and it's possibly getting out of hand, so I'm somewhat where you seem to be.
And you had not tried the mantra to lock it in or hold it down?
I'm sure that we could spread it. But I don't know if that would solve the problem.
This may be again going back to old man Taniguchi, but is it possible that there's a lingering grudge towards him?
No. He was much liked amongst the population, as I understand. So even if there is a grudge, it may be just to the parents of the young girl. They no longer live near here, is my understanding.
You know what? Miguel looks at the back of his car. Is there a space for Yukami to actually go inside the car?
I thought you were gonna say there's space for him to go in the trunk. We're just gonna fucking beat the shit out of him.
We're gonna kidnap him.
I guess there's room, but yeah, I mean it'd be cramped because it's a small Japanese car and there's 4 of you already. But yes, they're fit 5 car.
Miguel's gonna do a bit of act of kindness, sort of. All right. So you've been so helpful to us, Mr. Yukane. Would you mind if we just drive you to Mr. Taniguchi? There might be something that we may have missed, because from the looks of it, and since we're all more or less thinking about the Baku situation, maybe the source is there, but I don't know. Perhaps the catalyst of the child's death it's still there, the lingering regret, and because I did mention about the copied, or rather the sutra being constantly copied, maybe there's something we're missing, and someone of your expertise, or at least knowledge of the Baku, perhaps might be able to help us out, see something that both sides are missing.
I really need to get going on the train, but
If there's any way I can...
roll me a power check. Make me a power roll, please.
Also, I love Miser how you say something like controversial and out of pocket, and it just sounds like normal questioning. I'm expecting something super racist and out of pocket, and it's like, just generally not.
Alright, so you said power roll?
Yes.
Okay, guys, here we go. Because I have suspicions on this guy, and I want to see if there's anything in particular. Fuck it, I'm pushing it. Luck.
Oh God,
I'm burning that luck.
you gotta remember, you have to. If you're gonna push it, you have to explain what you're doing to push it.
Oh, I was gonna use the luck thing. Sorry. But I was
You're
gonna.
burning luck.
But I was trying to see if I can intensely persuade him without saying that or rather give a passionate persuasion of, yes, I know you are trying to find a way to help the situation, but the fact that you're running away now, you're leaving this situation, I'm suspicious of you.
Okay.
that
Jesus Christ.
Because I really want to use the fast talk to see if I can say this without being absolutely and completely accusation of it. But Miguel, at this moment, has his mindset of like, okay, you helped the old man, why aren't you helping the rest of these people? And you seem to be doing something, but you're so quick to running the fuck away now.
No, I'm not running away. It seems like that. I simply wish to return to the association to check our library.
Ooh.
See if there's more that can be done.
Library, huh?
I will be back in a day or so. At least that is my intention.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll this for myself.
Mize is rolling if he's not gonna fucking throw punch a guy and throw him in the back of our car.
He's tempted. He's very tempted. All right. Well, since you seem to be going at your train. All right, get on the car. We'll drive you to the train.
Oh, thank you.
He said get on the car, so he's just gonna stay on the roof. Thank you. Get on top of the roof.
Yeah, at the very least, it'll provide a little bit more time for everyone else to ask their question to Yunkami while we're moving.
I really can't think of much I would want to ask him, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't have much right now.
Yeah, because as much as that broken leads, there's not much else we can really push.
You just check your DMs.
Okay.
All right. So you guys take him to the train station. Pretty much quick order. It's a 20-minute drive.
All right, I
He's
guess
grateful.
I have one more question while we're driving. Miguel's focused on driving, but he does add, right? So, a final question about the Baku before you hit the train and check the library stuff and maybe something you can find in your library. If things go really bad with this, how long do we have to expect the Baku to be completely and utterly out of control that we might need to take very, very drastic measures to, how should I say, put the thing down like a rabid dog? Or Old Yeller?
To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure, but I would say that that's probably where we are already, with how much this has spread.
Alright, well. I'm still gonna keep looking on that particular copy calligraphy angle because copying a mantra sutra, I don't know what the extent of it is, but I get the weird feeling there's something connected to that.
Are you saying it out loud or just talking to yourself?
You know what? Miguel says that out loud.
Oh my god.
He's going to make a very risky gambit to trust this guy just a little bit.
I believe him.
I don't see at least any reason right now not to.
Oh, looking at the lore stuff and everything, and he looks at the other yokai lore thing. Where is it? Here we go. This one. I mean, there's also that other one that caught my attention. The Makaragashi, whatever you call it. Since, the pillow flipper thingy. Well. The only reason why that came to mind is because, again, tragic death of a child. I would be surprised if old man Taniguchi may have been afflicted by that thing, or if it's still around and the Baku now is just, well, dealing with the after effects. Still is.
I believe that Mr. Taniguchi was affected by nightmares, distracted Baku, which has now gorged itself into becoming a threat to people.
Well, let's hope we don't have to slap the Baku silly to tell it to stop it. Man, I just wish I could hit it with a chanclet. Actually, no, that would be a funny idea to do that.
Hey, with a what?
A sandal. I forgot you guys don't really know Spanish, so
I know Italian. That
not the
helps.
same, buddy. Well, not exactly the same, just a certain
do I
degrees
imagine-
off.
Why do I imagine Le Chocolate does not translate well into Japanese?
It does not. It does not. Alright, that would be Miguel's final question and thought before we arrive to the train station.
Alright. The monk disembarks and gets on his train and disappears off into Kyoto. Or north.
As after Yukami leaves, Miguel goes, "Alright, so question, all votes that Yuka isn't exactly the bad guy here or a sleeper agent that's gonna cause us trouble?"
Don't know, because as much as the Pale Leaves seems weird, his intentions don't seem horrible from what we can gather. Don't know.
Look,
I
Doug.
does believe like he's trying to be helpful.
Yeah, you see, here's an old saying that I remember one of my grandma would tell me once. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So even if there is good intentions from one person or a group, sometimes too much of a good thing can be bad.
I thought you were gonna say one of the quotes was, "I'm here from the government, and I'm here to help."
That's actually us, unfortunately. That's why I feel like we're literally the powder keg that just went into the... actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. We're the literal person who kicked the powder keg. But... Musashi, what do you think?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean...
There's. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, look, you're native, you're, you know more about the weird stuff, legend stuff, as well as the people. You might got a better read on him than we do, but...
There's an issue with what you're thinking, though. You got to remember, I grew up in a Japanese-American household. I was taught just as much about Japanese traditions as I was getting a Bible thrown at me.
Ah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get a bottle thrown at you.
Bible.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
have a good of a grasp of it as he does. Why, as Tim, he's more into religion than I.
Okay. My bad. My apologies on that one. I mean, shoot, I know what it means to get a Bible thrown at you. But...
Why are all you getting Bibles thrown at you?
I said that from personal experience. I actually had a Bible thrown at me.
Oh, oh my God.
Jeez.
I deserved it, but I still. And that's a story I can't tell on stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying as a cat.
No, I'm saying I legit got a Bible thrown at me. IRL.
Okay, never mind. Okay, fast forwarding. Anyway, I know, Miguel just go like, right, yeah. Throw miles on stuff. So anyway, okay, apologies on that part. I was just going with the, well, people,
I'm the native.
yeah. That being said. Alright, plan to hit the museum, but I don't think that's really gonna help us out anymore now.
Why do we keep hitting things?
I forget
Carry
that
a
you
shovel.
have the lack
Throwing
of
the
wit
shovel it's
on
a joke.
expression. Yes, I know.
I
I know. You lack wit, I
Um,
lack humor. How's that sound?
fair.
But
I can. Well, my read on him is, as far as I can tell, he is mostly. He doesn't seem to have ill intentions, at least from what I can gauge. But then again, I'm not the best at reading people either.
Well, for now we can just put it on the back burner and just kind of figure out everything else then, I guess.
yeah, cause the idea of blasting a Baku in my dreams is kind of sounding very appealing, but
Yes, my favorite minigame, pastime, and dream, Baku Blaster.
One thing, though,
I was
talking about having that. Oh, sorry.
oh no, I was about to make a joke saying Bakugan.
Oh god. I hate that. Baku here, Baku gone.
You were saying, Sashi?
Oh, he was talking about that mantra that would let us share our dream, correct?
Yep.
I believe so.
Depending on if we ever actually tried it, I'm saying it now. If we can pick whose dream we're sharing mine, because I am not going through whatever hell you went through.
If it's a connected dream, there are odds that there could be overlap.
That's why I said if we get to pick.
No, I mean, even if we pick, it's gonna, put them in a mesh together.
I know, but the fact that two of you had the same dream about the lighthouse, that you keep mentioning fish people and gold, has been...
I feel okay.
It's a very traumatic experience.
There had to be that.
It was also
We
how we
also-
all met. Well, us three anyway. But
Almost jumped out of a lighthouse, too, if one of us didn't throw the gold coin out the window.
yes, you're welcome. But that being said, what you just said there, Masashi, I get this weird feeling that if we do use that mantra thing to step into a vivid dream, I'm suspecting one of two things is going to happen. One, which is the most terrifying thing that's going to happen, is that it's going to be what Doug said, an overlapping dream in which the three of us who have the most traumatic experience shared with each other is probably going to be one of those problematic horror situations. Second one, which is also a possible suspect, is that we're going to have a vivid dream very similar to our almost damn near car crash earlier, or rather yesterday. And we're not going to realize it until it's too late when the damn thing is literally in our face. But I am on the impression, or rather the mindset of at least attempting it. If only I can say something to piss off the Baku and make it leave.
I don't know if you'd want to piss off that.
Figure of
Bad
speech.
as it is, at least it's, as of now, it hasn't killed any. Not intentionally yet.
It's getting there though. Think about it.
I'm not saying we don't need to deal with it. I'm saying pissing it off could escalate.
It's my figure of speech. As much as I try to piss things off, I also try to play it safe, but
I do wonder one thing.
yeah.
I know I brought it up earlier, how it spread through from District 3 out, right? What
Correct.
would happen if we've now had the dream with the Balkan, we left?
So you're assuming we're also carriers now?
I'm wondering if it would stay with us or if it is area group.
Well, we can just hop on the train and
Proximity
go.
I'm just wondering, would that, if it's option A and we are carriers, that just means we'd spread it somewhere else. Giving the Balkan
Correct.
more stuff to feed on, presumably making it stronger. On the other hand, if it is area-based, if it is proximity-based to District 3, that probably means there's something in District 3 causing it.
Well, think of it this way. Where was the road where the car was roughly when we entered, when the dreamlike state?
20 minutes from City Hall, where even
And-
the mayor was talking about having these.
Meaning that the radius is, pulls out the map, at least 20 minutes roughly in every-ish direction. So let's just assume. And he'll draw like a bigger circle around the one. So we can test that by going to the 20-minute drive outside of the circle and resting in the car outside of it to see if it's localized or not.
Work.
Right,
My
so
main reason for bringing this up is if it is localized to District, that would mean that there's something in District that's, creating it for like it's the focal point. And it's just growing stronger versus it being a proximity, you get infected virus.
question, where was our inn, by the way?
Enter through map. Oh god.
Let me check the map again.
When we're secretly just infecting people and we don't even know it.
I want to say it's in District 5.
Okay, and the town hall is District 2, which the mayor and his wife are affected. Alright, so if we're gonna go Musashi's thought process, which I like it, but at the same time I'm also a little worried since the inn we were in was in District 5. So District 3, main epicenter of the infection or the Baku infestation. And it's already reached the town hall. It's already reaching more or less District 5. And where was our near-death car accident? Was it coming from the Hiroji Temple, or we were passing through the library?
You were coming south on 168. About District 4.
Okay, okay, that's alright. My brain was a little bit flipped over. Alright, that's south. Alright. 160.
So the
Okay.
town hall is District 2 roughly. District 3 is where it was said to have started, and then it's kind of going outward from there. And we came in through District 4, meaning it's also probably now affecting District 4 as well.
Shit. So it was like so basically the damn thing is fattening up, and because it's getting more fatter, it's spreading its influence around. Okay.
As far as we know.
You know, I am very much in the mood of, if there's a way to kill a Baku, I will go for it.
You can hit it with a shovel.
It doesn't matter, you could just dream a giant shovel and just hit the damn thing.
That brings up an interesting question. How much control would we have?
Would we be able to lucid dream in a dream that's not our... Oh, God.
Most likely.
I'm not even saying like a shared dream or anything. These dreams the Baku are in, how much control would we actually truly have of them? They are our dream. We know we're dreaming because of the Baku.
I mean, shoot.
I mean, if...
With the dream I had, which was at the cabin where I shot Professor Joshua, the Baku stopped for a brief second, just long enough for me to say something before I woke up. And I did call it...
Sorry.
It said something to you?
No, I said something to it. Or at least...
Oh, of course you did.
Well, yeah, I basically said, oh shit, you're the Baku.
a question. Okay, so I jumped out of the building. Emil, you
I pretty much just watched it.
Brain. Miguel, you didn't do much, right? Outside of yelling at it?
I saw the aftermath of me shooting the professor Joshua and his brain matter. So yes, I was remembering that regret.
And Masashi, you said you were at a dentist?
The Baku showed up after the dentist smashed the side of my skull in.
Did you feel the pain from that after you woke up?
I mean, I checked to make sure I still had all my teeth, but otherwise, no.
Did you feel pain in the dream, though, while you were in it?
To tell you the truth, I couldn't tell.
That's also a thing.
The dream's there, it's just kind of fuzzy, no?
Yeah.
Like most dreams, once you wake up and enough time passes, the details get vague.
I may have
I
cursed
just
at the
remember
Baku.
staring at
You may have what?
I may have cursed the Baku or cursed at it.
Oh, I was gonna say, how the fuck did you curse a Baku?
No, I just said a swear word to it.
Oh. That's normal for you. You've been cursing at every unknown entity and undying thing we've seen.
Wait, speaking of which, the three of us saw the trunks of this damn thing, but
Yeah.
Musashi saw its whole body?
I saw the whole
I
thing.
saw the whole
I
thing.
had a staring
Yeah, I
contest.
did. I saw it at least further back because I jumped out of a building.
I just saw
I
the
got
damn
the-
thing's trunk. That was it.
I got within
Yeah,
just
we
just
saw
helping
most
it.
of it.
I
Oh,
was gonna say, like,
Big
remember what I said that I did have a colored pencil on hand. I wanted to draw it. When I draw it, had purple fur.
Remember the purple striped fur and the many eyes, just mainly having a staring contest. It came within distance between me to you. I could have touched it if I had thought about it.
Huh.
okay. Horrible idea.
Wait. Question of. Hold on, I gotta look at this. I gotta check a date on something. Oh, damn, it's 1984. What year is this again?
86.
Boo, can I ask you something above table?
That means the Biter
Sure.
87 hasn't happened yet.
Nah, shut the fuck up, David. Would it have been possible for us to watch Nightmare on Elm Street? Because it came out in 84?
We have been translated into Japanese that soon. Probably.
Okay, just checking. Because that was gonna lead into my next thought. I don't want to get super meta, but I was
Let me
curious.
roll for it.
Okay. You know,
Yes. It was a very second movie.
The Nightmare on Elm Street, Japan edition. There's a pool. Anyway,
So,
I mean, hold on. Let me
Sure.
let me make this the one joke, and then I mean, what if it's a Nightmare on Elm Street situation where if we can grab it, we could pull it out of the dream and then kill it?
you know, I was leaning into an
Musashi,
idea.
aren't these supposed to be, benevolent creatures? What if we use the sutra, like in the dream, and we see it? Maybe that could help.
I'm reading
Help
the
with the old
sutra.
man.
I'm reading it, but I was gonna make a dumb idea too of if this thing wants to do another staring contest and act a bit gluttonous, I wouldn't be opposed to poking one of its many eyes.
I wonder if that would fall back under the provoking it,
Probably.
What
the
happens if you,
escalation.
what happens if you provoke Baku.
It won't let you out of your dream.
I generally don't know. Hi.
My two ideas are either one, it will keep you. Well, three ideas. It'll either keep you in a dream like a coma. It'll just make it so you can't sleep anymore, like most people are already. Or three, it'll just kill you in your dream and kill you in real life.
I'm leaning toward the last
know.
one, but
Is it
The
early
only
enough
way
for
to
day?
know would be to check.
Is it early enough for day drinking? 'Cause I feel like I want to just go to the bar at this point for some breakfast.
1980, and everybody can't sleep. No.
I'm just.
They're doing lines of coke in the bathroom.
How do you think that some people are staying up?
I just imagine you say the day drinking thing and you get handed another bottle of rubbing alcohol bottle. Just, what do you mean day drinking? I started when I woke up.
here's another question. Were there any reports of children being affected by this crap, or is it just us adults?
We actually don't know that. Above table.
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hmm.
Well,
Yes, everybody's being affected.
okay, so it's not sparing the women or the children, so they're also freezing in the iceberg.
Alright. So, if we're not gonna find anything in the museum,
Oh, we still haven't checked the museum yet, so wouldn't be
I
a
will
bad
tell
idea.
you. I will tell you this: the museum is a few cities over.
oh,
Oh,
never mind. That was my dumb idea.
who wants to go on a road trip?
I mean, we could
We'll be fruitful in that you have a good day at the museum.
But I want a good day at the museum. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I like that little thing that you spun that made the ball float.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
Anyway, I think unless
Miguel-
you guys have anything more.
Miguel's thought is, all right. So I'm not one to sit around and wait for other people, and I tend to be a bit more bullheaded than you guys. I'd say we look around District 3, see if anything in particular, talk to some of the locals. If I can't help but feel like, even though the car might be the misleading bit, I'm still feeling like that girl's death is still the catalyst. And the fact that the old man is able to rest while everyone else is not is still bugging me a bit. So where or what exactly triggered the Baku to say, oh, I got a major feast here, let me eat everyone else's nightmares or dreams? Like, what caused that?
Well, for now, before we do any of that, I'm still hungry and I did mention the bar specifically for eating, even though Sasha gave me a bottle.
Yeah, I thought we
I've been
all ate
drinking
breakfast already.
I thought we didn't. I thought we literally just got in the car and be like, all right, to the temple.
No, we had the breakfast, or at least that's what my brain cells were thinking, that we had breakfast and then ran off.
Oh, it's lunchtime question mark?
Probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
With you guys reading the Sutra and things like that, yeah, it's getting on in the afternoon.
Alright, lunch break it is then, and then we'll figure out what to do next. If worst comes to worst, I will go with my initial plan and poke the Baku in the eyes and tell her to stop hurting all these people and eating dreams.
Please don't, for once.
I will try to
Nope.
be civilized.
It's not being civilized, it's just don't be stupid.
You find a bar. It's translated into English as the Shepherd Bar. It's popular amongst locals and visitors. The pub has reasonably priced drinks, various lamb dishes on the menu, which is something of a rarity in Japan. The atmosphere is lively at peak hours, but not oppressively noisy. Customers can drink and dine at the counter, or bar tables or private rooms are available by reservation. The owner, whom customers call Master, as per tradition, is a talkative and friendly man. He speaks English well and is happy to entertain foreign guests. For some reason, the Master keeps an old, ink-painted scroll on the wall entitled God of Shepherds.
Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, I think that's where we'll call it for tonight. I'm Goth Google, and this has been the first session of Sutra of Pale Leaves, Twin Suns Rising, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for more of this. I will pass it over to Jeebus.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeeves the Dingus on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Tomorrow you can find us playing some Drake's Salvation. We're getting really close to the end of that campaign, so I am super excited to see what these boys think of my last couple of arcs here. So I can't wait to continue playing with everybody. Thursday we've got more Borderlands, and then hopefully at some point throughout the week I'll be able to play more Another Crab's Treasure, because that game is super fucking fun and really cute. So we're gonna keep doing that for sure. But I will throw it over to our newest player, Mr. Willows.
Will you call me?
We do this
Yeah,
to everybody.
Yeah, if you got nothing to plug, you're good.
I have nothing to plug. If I plug anything, it's gonna be Jeebus' channel, because that's where you'll find me most. And he already did the plug.
And Rowan and her witchies.
Like, the only time I'm on stream is when I'm either playing games with you, Rowan, or Witchy. I don't have anything to plug yet. I gotta get an actual computer before I try and plug stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, just take it, Mariner.
Yeah, I got it. Hello, I am Transpace Mariner. You can find me here, or if you're lucky and my ass isn't asleep, also streaming on my channel where it's on Transpace Mariner, where I sometimes play some things. And yeah, that's really about it. And then next week, you can come back to One in the Chamber, where the party is gonna first have a fun time in a swamp manor thing, and then they're gonna go to a funeral. It'll be fun. That's all I got, and I'll throw it to Miser.
Hello everyone, this is Miser Mark. It's already been a little over a month that I finished with Into the Wildlands, so I'm no longer a DM. As Moogle said, he's taking over these particular Sundays until I decide to come back, which will probably be in next year, April. Late March, April, depending. Look forward to a particular new game system that I'm looking into, Fabulous Ultima. I'm not going to go into any more details beyond that, but you can find my content and all the backlog recordings I've done here for all of our sessions that I've been involved in on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark. Otherwise, I don't have any other plugins or social stuff. I'm not really doing any of that at any time in the foreseeable future. So I'll pass it over to Moogle to send us off.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for joining us who did, and we are welcoming Willows to the game. We're happy to have you. And we hope you had a good time. Other than that, good night everybody.
Bye-bye.